Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is going. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is going. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way to rap. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. You never know which way the rhetoric is gonna go. Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo.
Yo, what's happening, people? Y'all know what time it is.
Hey.
Yeah, hell yeah. I just said
Do me off.
Start over again. Hey, yo, what's happening, people? Y'all know what time it is, man. It is 8:30ish. We are actually in our time limit of on timeness. It is 8:30ish, which means it is before 9 o'clock. So that means it is time for Classic Konversations with Jae Tea and Lo. As I have told you, if ish was, a movement, Classic Konversations would be in front of that thing. You dig? How you doing, bro?
Hey, man. I am Gucci, my brother. Monday night, Classic Konversations, man. Coming off of a nice weekend. You know what I mean? Had a lot of things happen this week.
Okay, all right.
Asa turned the big 1-8. You know what I mean? Baby boy's 18 years old, man. Still tripping about that.
As I've said, if you're a fan of Classic Konversation, you have heard me say this many times. I love hearing and seeing and congratulating my partner's kids. But the problem with that is, especially with birthdays, it actually, reminds you of how long you've been living.
Yeah, man.
It's great to have known you all these years, bro, but man.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yeah, he turned 18 years old, man. And here's the thing about Asa. I gotta give you another Asa story, right? So, his birthday was on Wednesday. And so, naturally, hey, man, so what we doing for your birthday, man? Where we going? What's up? Well, we have to do it on the weekend because I got too much. I got get this work, you know what I mean? He's worried about class work that he has to get done. And then he went from class work to, he went to, he's in the FBLA and they have the state competition. He made the state competition every year. He's been doing it. He got third overall in public speaking at FBLA, which is dope. And so that was Thursday through Sunday. They left Sunday. So we had to hold off his birthday celebration till he was done with all of this academic stuff. You know what I mean? So that's my guy, man. So
that's dope.
I kind of forced it on him on Wednesday. I like, man, we're at least gonna sing happy birthday to you on your birthday. You know what I mean? So, so if y'all saw the video, the pictures, you see he was already in the PJ. He was already in school, you know what I mean? He wasn't doing nothing. I'd call him downstairs at the force. We're gonna at least do that for your birthday, So anyway, it was real dope, man. And then number one fan turned 68 on Friday. Their birthdays are 2 days apart. Here's the 11th, hers the 13th. And yeah. You know what I mean? Club Shay Shay, Dwayne, turn his on over here too if you can. I don't know if it's working or not, but yeah, so Shannon Sharp gave us a shout out for a birthday. That was super cool.
Really?
Yeah, I posted, man.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Dwayne, you got it? We'll play it before the show's over with. But yeah, Shannon Sharp called her name out, you know what I mean? Say happy birthday. So that was real cool, you know what I mean? It's real cool. So I kind of plugged the video and made a quick video, and I tagged it on with the picture we took with
That's all right.
Because we've been going to Red Lobster for her birthday for years. You know what I mean? The only time I go to Red Lobster is on her birthday because
Right.
we don't go to Red Lobster anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
But it was actually pretty decent for But
Yeah,
so number one
when
fan.
you haven't been in a while, Red Lobster it'll sneak up on you. But then when you go back the next time, you'll be like, damn, I remember why I stopped coming.
Well, for me, it probably won't be next time until next birthday. just being honest.
Yeah, Red Lobster and Applebee's, they'll do that to you.
Yeah, her next birthday, probably next time I go back, But it was cool. It was cool. So yeah, good weekend, man. And Friday night we had ATL show, you know what I mean? And Saturday night, D'Anthony Turner shocked us all. Not himself, because he's confident in himself, man. But we were really impressed with this show. Another one of them brothers, Jae Tea, that people don't know by name. Mm-hmm. But to give him opportunity, hey, man, his whole crew rocked it out.
Oh, wow.
Did a really good job. It was so funny that number one fan was about to leave, and I looked up, she was still there. Yeah, she would get ghosts. Hey, I looked up, saw she was still there for the feature. Looked up, she was still there for the hit. She stayed the whole show. But these guys were really, really funny, man. They're really, really funny, man. So yeah, a good weekend, man. Had some things happen where I'm gonna just say this on Classic Konversations, right? This is what we do. Mm-hmm. So Jae Tea, if you are a comedian or whatever you do, model, whatever you do, and you're on a show, right? Whatever it is, mm-hmm. and you're on the flyer of the show, do you feel like it is or is not your responsibility to post said flyer?
Oh, yes. If I want said people to see that I'm going to be in said show, then yeah.
You believe that we have some young comedians who really believe that all their responsibility is to show up when they're on the flyer, just to show up.
Yeah.
And so Friday night, man, we had a show. And I saw on Thursday, I told D'Amico, who, I let him book some of the shows, the people. And I said, hey, man, these people here ain't posted at all, bro. I mean, I have a hard time paying people
right
when you haven't done anything.
Anything to bring the tickets.
And so one of the people didn't promote it all, right? And so then when questioned about it, so D'Amico sent her a message, private text message, saying, hey, the owner put my whole name on there. I had to talk about that. But on Angelo Sykes, sees you're not posting. If you're not going to post the show, he says he's going to pull you off the show. So you know what she did?
She didn't tag you, did she?
She didn't tag me, but she put it on the post with an X mark over her picture on the flyer and screenshot the words that he said to her. So it was like, how ignorant is that? So basically, you just advertise the show for the first time all week. You know what I mean? Because now you put the flyer on when it's all you had to do in the first place. Was post a flyer. You gonna post a flyer with yourself X'd out with the message he sent.
Thinking that was gonna hurt you.
Say, I'm not on this show. I was like...
Soccer boss, what up, bro?
I tell you, man. People, man.
Yeah.
People, man. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Man. People,
Yeah. Well, congratulations on everything, bro. You come in and say that you had a lot going on the weekend and it was a good weekend. Mm-hmm. That's groove. I'm telling you, I was an old dude this weekend.
Yeah.
I promise you, man. I actually woke up to go to the gym, and then I woke up again and it was 3:30.
God dog.
Yeah, I was an old dude this weekend and enjoyed every last bit of it too. It was great being an old guy. Real quick, I guess we should jump into our little sports segment. Start off with I hate to see it with these young guys, man. Kid from Alabama, second leading scorer on the team. Team is about to go to the NCAA tournament where you can really make your future. And he gets caught with a pound of weed in his crib. Aiden Holloway, arrested on a felony drug charge 4 days before his team is set to play in the NCAA tournament.
Crazy.
Tuscaloosa police said that Holloway was arrested Monday morning and transported to the county jail after agents with the West Alabama Narcotics Force searched the residence near the Alabama campus and recovered more than a pound of marijuana, paraphernalia, and cash. He has been charged with first-degree possession of marijuana and a failure to affix a tax stamp. His bond was set at $5,000, but it was unclear whether he had been released yet. And this crime is punishable, carries a penalty of up to 10 years in jail and a fine of $15,000. Now, again, there's a kid that's in college that is getting paid to play in college.
Correct.
And he is on the he's the second leading scorer on Alabama, so he's made some all-whatever teams, has a chance to go to the NBA. And he has a pound of weed. I
can't make it up. One of the things you can't make up, man.
Back when you got mad at kids when they did it, but you could say, well, shoot, man, they were trying to make some money. They were trying to make some money.
Yeah.
So
no excuses now.
Yeah, it brings you to who's to blame for some of this type of stuff. It's hard to say parents anymore. It's hard to say coaches.
What kind of stuff?
This type of stuff that's happening with some of these. But somebody is going to try and blame somebody else.
Nah, man. There's no excuse for that, bro. There's zero excuse for something like that. He's too old. You know what I mean? You literally have a future.
I mean,
at your fingertips.
Right there.
You go show out over the next week or so.
Right there.
And you up in your.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. This weekend he could do something
but it lets you know though that wasn't his first rodeo. He had been up to something, you know what I mean? You just got caught. Now it's a good chance somebody snitched on you because
because the pound wasn't personal use.
Yeah. It's a good chance somebody snitched on you.
Man,
just say if I were you, I would go to that one. Just so you get as far away from the smoke as possible, since it kills you and it take you out of commission for 2 months.
Right.
Come on, bro. I'm just trying to help you out.
She got a little smoke.
Brother Nash might be able to block some of the smoke for you.
Yeah.
They tried to kill me.
He said I'm a humidifier.
Yeah. A human humidifier. That's funny. Just looking out for you. But yeah, man, there's no excuse for that jump, man. You know what I mean? Brother Nash, he was just talking about the Alabama player just got caught with a pound of weed when he about to go into the, you right up close to the draft, man.
It's not good.
It's dumb.
It's not good.
Right, it's not good. That's like you said, it's dumb. It's stupid.
He does not have proper people in his corner.
Exactly.
Understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What these kids really got to understand is that they're always going to be up under scrutiny, especially with this NIL and everything that they're getting from these schools. So they just got to see what it is and treat it like it's a business, but they're not doing that.
Pound of weed in your house.
But I've said it before that back in the day, when you knew someone had talent, you didn't even let them engage in any of that activity. Like the people in the hood
a fall guy.
Well, see,
were
that's the
holding
thing.
them
Not a fall
up.
guy.
Yes, that too. A fall guy, or they held them up, right?
Yeah, but that's in the hood. He was at college. It's a little different.
Right.
In the hood, you're right. In the hood,
right.
Cats then, they saw that guy coming down the street. They would give him some money, tell him, man, get from over here.
But I'm saying that's part of it too, though.
Yeah,
even him, maybe he didn't have connections because even him being in college, he got people that would have looked out for him.
He had connections, but he got a bunch of yes men.
Oh yeah, he already got money.
Got you.
Get a bunch of yes men around you. They just have to be around you.
He was making.
That's what his problem was.
Yeah, I'm
got
sure.
Got you. Okay.
I'm sure.
Man, I like the kid.
I mean, a pound of weed is a lot of weed.
Yeah,
now
That's a lot of weed.
it's a lot of weed. Now, somebody like him, they're gonna get you a tent to distribute no matter what. Mm-hmm. It could have been a gift,
right?
In the life he's living.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But again, and it's a good chance somebody snitched on you. It's a good chance somebody said, "Man, well, I can tell you where you get a pound. Let me go to these charges." You never know.
That's how my homie got set up.
What happens?
Yeah, that's exactly how my homie got set up.
Hate to see it for him because again, the kid had a future. Wow, I just hate to see it for. Any Pittsburgh Steelers news this week? I heard that y'all might be thinking about signing Kirk Cousins.
Man, they've been talking about signing Kirk Cousins for 3 years. That's just outside talk.
They got a damn good safety the other day, I'll tell you that.
No, listen. I was talking to Frank about this earlier today, and shout out Frank, so I just chimed in. Frank, get better soon, buddy. He can't talk right now, but I bet you his fingers still work good, so he gonna probably still type up something smart and sarcastic before the show's over. But you know, that's my brother. I love him.
For sure.
But no, we were talking about today, and I was talking about asking about it yesterday, man. I'm really happy with the moves we made. Mm-hmm. I must say, we've made a move that I'm like, all those picks are really good. We got a corner, safety, Rico Dowd, running back. You know what I mean? He's not as elusive, I think, as Gainwell catching the ball, but both him and
he falls forward.
Yeah, but he's going forward.
Yeah, he's a runner.
Yeah. Michael Pittman Jr., I think, was a big pickup at receiver. You know what I mean? Because we needed that. We needed a body.
Needed something else.
You know what I mean?
A compliment.
Yeah. So we got everything but a quarterback. We got everything but a quarterback, but all the signs are leading to the 42-year-old coming back, man. So I'm already preparing my mind to accept. We're gonna, you know.
But didn't him and Mike McCarthy have issues at the end of Mike's tenure with Green Bay?
Yeah,
because Mike went with the young boy.
I think everybody has issues with Aaron Rodgers at some point. You know what I mean? But you know, they've already talked. Mike McCarthy made it clear they've already talked several times. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rodgers already said he's talked to Mike. So they got a kumbaya moment. I think is gonna happen, man. I don't like it, but.
What else?
I see, you know, we'll win 9-10 games again. I think if there's ever time to figure it out.
Y'all are developing a team. You know, I think you guys were missing a team. You
said missing a team?
Yeah, in previous years. Like, you know, you got good elements of a team now. Instead of just throwing a jump ball to DK, now you got a compliment on the other side. Mm. You have a running back that's going to fall forward. Now you need to focus on some offensive linemen maybe and make sure that TJ gets some help, you know. And you got a safety that's a Steeler safety now. Brisker is a Steeler type safety. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's what they've been missing. They've been missing that Clark. They've been missing that Palomalu. He's not Palomalu, but he's more Clarkish. He's going to be right there. You saw what he did against the Rams. He single-handedly had everything that Stafford was doing in his back pocket. I hate that we didn't re-sign him, but he does have concussion issues. So
I don't disagree. However, I say you said we have all those components, but we don't have a quarterback.
It's coming.
This is what we've been missing for the last 5 years. Is a quarterback.
I think Ty Simpson is going to be your quarterback.
Heck no.
I think he's coming to Pittsburgh.
If you're going to bring in Ty Simpson, you might as well go and try Will Howard.
You know?
I would try Will Howard if I tried Ty Simpson.
I think Ty Simpson is going to be your quarterback.
Won a big game.
But I also believe that you're going to pick up a veteran. But Ty Simpson is going to be.
I hope not. I hope not.
You think they're going to pick him this year?
I do.
I hope not. That's all I can say. Jalen Hurts is the best Alabama quarterback ever.
Ty Simpson.
Statistically.
Ty Simpson and Will Howard.
I would tell you, I said it because I don't believe in Ohio State and Alabama produce good quarterbacks in the NFL. I don't think either organization produces good quarterbacks. Both organizations have had the benefits of having superstar receivers.
Front runners.
But neither they had
superstars at every spot.
They always played ahead.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying. You always played ahead. You never had the pressure was never really on them.
I don't think either one of those organizations. Name me up a great Ohio State quarterback in NFL history.
I won't say
I'll
great.
I'll wait.
You're right.
CJ Stroud is the best product they've ever had come out of Ohio State, and he's okay.
In the professionals, yes.
Yes, I'm talking about in the NFL. So, anyway.
Y'all had other Ohio State quarterback. Y'all just gave up on him.
No, he died. Quarterback we had.
Wait,
Justin Fields didn't die.
Oh, I thought you talking about.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, dang, I was like, the man died. Well, but Justin Fields was the best he's ever done in his career. Was 4-2. Only time he ever had a winning record.
Was with Pittsburgh. That's crazy.
He just got traded to the Chiefs today.
Did he?
Yeah, man.
That's good for him.
I was going to bring that up. Yeah, he got traded to the Chiefs.
Now I'm happy to hear that.
Yeah. The Chiefs got to pay him $3 million, and the Jets have to pay $7 million. So yeah,
I'm happy to hear that.
And,
6 round pick.
and he,
That's a good situation.
And
for him.
he wanted to go.
That's a good situation for him.
He reckoned.
Why wouldn't
needed
you
a
wanna go?
situation like that.
Most of the young boys they don't want to go no place where they.
He not no young
they
boy
got
no
to
more.
sit. They
Nah,
got to
he's
sit.
not.
What? He been in the league. He's still a young boy.
So
I like that for him.
he's going to have
Me
a
too.
chance to start the year because
hope
I don't think Mahomes is going to be right.
I hope they don't start him.
Well,
Star who?
And Justin Fields.
Oh.
because Mahomes still ain't right.
I hope they let him wait for a little while. Find somebody else. to put in
I
there.
think Justin Fields with that system will have a Malik Willis type renaissance, but I hope it don't happen his first year. But if he can get
Michael
to that
Vick
system,
type renaissance with Anthony Reid.
well, he was
Andy
never
Reid.
as good as Michael Vick though.
No,
Yeah.
he's not. But you know,
Yeah. And Vic wasn't that accurate, but he's not accurate at all.
Well, he's saying the Renaissance. The Renaissance.
The Renaissance in terms of
Vic. When Vic came back, he was
Yeah.
more accurate because he started studying.
Yeah.
He had a little time to study.
Correct.
So
Now, I think it'd be a great situation for Justin Fields. I'm happy to hear that.
yeah,
I'm happy to hear
I
that.
saw it today. I was happy for it too.
Yeah, I'm happy to hear that.
And even more happy that I saw that he actually wanted to go. So
Haskins,
was,
that's my man named Haskins. That's what I thought you said.
that was pretty dope. All right,
Just was there so briefly. I
last
forgot.
little thing on sports, and then we're gonna get into some topics here. March Madness is upon us.
horrible seed for the Tar Heels. I don't like the
I think it's
seed.
right.
I don't
think
like
it's right.
6.
I think it's right. We're not that good, bro. We're not. One thing I am, I'm
I
a
thought
fan.
4 or 5.
I'm a fan, but I am also a realist, and we're not that good. Yeah, it's gonna be rough for us. And I mean, I'd be right there with my blue on Thursday night at 6:40. But yeah, that's the real part. Yo, guys, what? Third overall,
Third overall,
number
#1 seed, but we blew the game against Purdue.
Yeah.
It's my fault. I
didn't see
forgot
that
it was on. I was telling that we was at the field. I was like, God, I forgot. to
Are
turn
you
the game
blaming
on.
yourself?
So it's my fault.
Oh, I do that all the time, bro.
Yeah. If I'd have been watching the game,
Superstitious, huh?
I could have been, talking to my boy.
They
You
say
know what I
March
mean?
Sadness. That's right, Frank.
Yeah, Frank, right? March Sadness for us. Yeah, we got. That's what we're gonna talk about. Super. I'm telling you, bro. If I don't see the game and we lose, man, there are people that I have went to their house
What up,
for a
Topic?
celebration, and the game would be on. I would just let them know before I got there. Let me tell you something. My Tar Heels lose, me and you got problems
Stop it.
because
Oh,
I'm at
wow.
your house instead of
Stop
my
it.
house. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, light blue whenever we play, period. It's light blue that day. I have to put it on. I don't care if it's a light blue has to be on. We get into that in the superstition part, but yeah, real quick, right off top you're doing right now, top who y'all have as your Final Four?
Oh man, I don't know just about a Final Four, but what I do want to say is shout out to Kennesaw State, shout out to UGA. The Atlanta Nets have produced 2 good products that are playing with UGA, and Kennesaw State. Braden Liu, 2-time Player of the Year, is with Kennesaw State, number 13 on the All Defensive team. You have a transfer from Cal at UGA. His name is Jeremiah Wilkerson. He played for the Atlanta Nets as well. So, shout out to that great organization.
So who are the Atlanta Nets there, Coach Nash, by the way? Just let the people know real quick. Who are the Atlanta Nets?
Nurturing excellence through sports, man. It's an organization that had up to 22 basketball teams on the west side of Atlanta, ran by myself, Jermaine Williams, Benny Hickman, and all of our counterparts. So we produced a lot of kids, and we helped a lot of kids achieve academic success as well as basketball success.
Good deal.
Good deal.
I got Michigan versus Arizona in the final.
Michigan versus Arizona.
Yeah, I got Michigan, Arizona.
I think Arizona gonna lose.
Be hard pressed.
With Bradley being hurt.
I think Duke, Michigan State is going to be. I think Michigan State can't upset Duke.
I think Duke loses to St. John's.
Think so.
Yes.
Interesting.
Interesting. It's possible now.
Interesting.
because Duke is hurt.
St. John's and Arkansas are two teams that
I got Arkansas coming out that region.
do you.
Arkansas's hot.
They are hot.
And it's always that one hot team, right? That one hot team.
Hey man, that boy.
And A-Cuff.
That boy
Get my
is the
notepad. On
real.
that desk.
A-Cuff is the truth. When I say A-Cuff is the truth, he reminds me of a more
Stronger, athletic, not
Derrick
athletic.
Rose.
I would say Allen Iverson.
yeah, because the way he shoots the basketball is better than Derrick, but the way he gets to the cup is
he the real
utterly
deal.
ridiculous.
I mean, I've seen him during the year, but I watched him this weekend. I was like, this kid is
Special.
and unfathomable. I mean, he's not tripping. He's never too high,
and he's
never
hurt.
too low.
He's hurt.
He's a baller, bro. Yeah, he's a real deal.
And he's not afraid of the big stage, and he's there, and he's owning the moment. You want kids like that at this time of the year.
Yeah, he the real deal.
Your Final Four real quick.
I have Michigan, somebody other than Duke in their region.
So you going Arkansas?
I have Arizona. I have Florida, and I have Florida winning the championship again.
Florida in trouble, man.
No, they're not.
Florida in trouble.
I should have told him pass
Florida ready.
Hilarious.
Florida is ready. All right, so we're gonna
We got him the other day, number one fan. Go ahead, JT.
yeah, we'll
comments.
move on to what's up, Nisi? We're gonna move on to first topic. It's actually gonna be about superstitions. You know what I'm saying? Do you actually believe in them? And if you do they work? Or are there any superstitions that scare you to where you like Friday the 13th? Or like stepping
We
on
just
the crack,
talked about that, didn't we, Lo?
stepping on your crack, break your mama back. You know, that type of stuff. I mean, I ain't never my mama back.
Can I get in history for a second?
History?
Yes, about that Friday the 13th myth.
Yeah, I've been wanting to know where it came from. It kicked my ass before, so but go
Okay,
ahead.
so Friday the 13th, back in the day, first I want to privy y'all with this. When you look at the numerical system, it's 10, 11, 12, 13, correct? Is it a 21 team? Is it a 22 team? How about 31 team, 32 team? Is it that? No. It breaks down at 13. 13 was actually a lucky number in Africa. Okay, it was lucky because that's when you became an adult, right? That's when you got your wife as a man and you got your husband as a wife. So,
At 13?
correct.
That was
Correct.
wilding out.
So,
But that's out. But
Let me ask
but
this-
you know. Go ahead.
let me ask this question to you. Most ladies get their cycles around what time? 11, 12, 13, correct?
But a woman's body is not ready for a child.
No, ma'am.
That's not true.
No,
At
ma'am.
13.
No, ma'am.
Not no.
No, it is true.
Your body
you have
is
more,
telling you that you are ready to conceive
now
when
you
your cycle
sounding like,
starts.
oh boy, Corey. Just because you can look at it. The
It don't mean you do
statistics,
it, but
Right.
it don't mean you do it. But
when it
it's saying
comes
you
to
can still
teenage
have a child.
pregnancies, they have more issues.
So now.
So no,
Now
you're not really ready.
Yeah, now,
just because
because
you
of
have
the
a
stuff that
period
we
doesn't
do,
mean you're
right?
ready. My son was getting hard-ons at 4 and 5. He would wake up
Understood. But
and
it's a
say it
difference
won't go down. Go
It's a
holler
difference
through the
between
house.
having a hard on and being able to ejaculate.
But here's what what you just said was that just because she has a period, then that means she's ready to have a baby. And I'm just saying that there's other things that go along with that.
I don't think he meant that
And-
she's ready.
Yeah,
I think that
yeah.
means
I think
she's
you're misunderstanding.
capable of.
Yeah.
Oh, what he said. He brought
No,
up
no,
a
no, no, no.
period.
Because you gotta know,
She's capable
in those
of.
days,
Right.
Yeah.
in those days, in certain countries, that's a real thing. You know what I mean?
Back in Africa, it was real.
That was a real thing.
They had children
So
at
you're
the age
thinking
of
from a mindset
13.
of now. We're talking
Exactly.
about the mindset of
Back then.
Back then, that was a real thing.
So these people got together. They had kids. They didn't raise their kids. They handed their kids to their parents, hence the word grandparents. They worked, they hunted, they gathered for the next 13 years. Everything was in intervals of 13. They hunted and gathered for the next 13 years until their kids was able to have kids, and they became parents. After their parenthood was over, they were 39. They were true elders that sat by the fires and told stories. So 13 was very lucky. They want us to believe that it's unlucky.
Hold up.
13 sounded like a nightmare. if they making me get married, shit.
Don't tell YouTube page.
What you talking about?
Tonight you were a good guest.
I gotta have a
I was born
husband and a
on
wife
June
at 13.
13th. I love 13.
We looking at this the wrong way right there. Shoot.
I'm smoking a cigar for my mom. Thank you. She bought this for me, tribute to my granddaddy, and I'm smoking it tonight for her. There you go, Candyman.
Sure.
This one's on you.
Good stuff. What was that comment? Somebody said that they saw a black cat and went back.
Kiki said, "Yep, I turned my car completely around just 2 days ago because a black cat
Kiki.
crossed in front of me."
Kiki. Here's how I feel about superstitions. Like the Bible says, a man thinketh. So if you think that you're going to have bad luck on that day, you're going to have bad luck on that day.
And I read some of that stuff saying that is it something that,
Yes.
do we carry superstitions just to make ourselves feel better? Because sometimes the superstition is not always bad luck, but because like for real, my first marriage was on Friday the 13th. And I said after that.
But you did say first.
I said after that, yeah. I said after that, on anytime it's Friday the 13th, I was chilling, and I would not sit in the house. I actually beat it though. I finally came outside, and I made it to the 14th. So
Not came
That's
outside.
wow.
but mentally, I said, man, I might go out and make a decision I might regret. Let me stay at home.
My mom's birthday was on the 13th, so over the years we did have. She was very superstitious and into like the what did they call it, like astrology and stuff. So I can remember like 2 of her birthdays that were like really crazy.
And
that were on a Friday.
Did y'all ever believe in astrology?
Yes.
I didn't till college.
Yeah.
Okay. Didn't believe it until college?
Yes.
Okay. What changed?
I had a roommate who really put me up on game, and he actually showed me the books and showed me the tendencies and the traits. And I started looking at him, and he was just like, this is you. You're fiery, you're very smart, you're very engaged, you're very loyal. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. Then we started watching the movie Boomerang. He watched it every day.
Yeah, no.
Every day he watched the movie Boomerang.
He was locked in.
Look here.
What was his zodiac sign?
He's a Gemini. I ripped the tape up. I wound up buying him another one, and every woman that came by, he would ask them their zodiac sign, and he would start reading them, and they'd be like, "How you know that about me? How you know? You're right." I'm like, man, that's a genius. Phineas J. Whoopi, you were a genius. So I used it, and it worked.
And it works.
Yeah, I
Used it to do what?
to do what we do. I'm about to say what we do. I wouldn't say that I believed in it, but I took notes of folks that I did know their zodiac sign. And if I met somebody else that had some of the same similarities, then I started saying, but as far as reading and going with everything that you see in the books now, I started really taking mental notes of people with certain signs and going, wow. Yeah, he or she did the same thing or thought the same way you did and that type of thing. So I think it's real. I just don't think it's as powerful as most make it, unless they think it so much.
Right. Well, we was
They
talking about
also
earlier.
said that if you believe in that, you can't believe in God, but I don't agree with that.
They say that again?
If you believe in zodiac signs, you can't believe in God.
Right.
That's crazy. Yeah, I never heard that.
You saying the Christians say that?
Correct.
Okay.
I
Well,
heard of that one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Hey, Dwayne, go to my Facebook Live and put in the
Yeah, I
YouTube
don't think
link.
that's accurate either. But real quick, y'all, he popped in. Coach Nash is back in the building. He ain't been here in a long time. What's up, brother?
What's happening?
And of course, Jae then slid through there. You know what I mean? She took a little hiatus, but she back in the building.
Hey, y'all,
They
you know
tried
what
to
though?
kill me, y'all.
Lady Cop here, Frank. Lady Cop, Frank Manaz for Lady Cop.
You know what though? I said it. I think I said it 2 weeks ago. Let me tell y'all something. This young lady over here talk about all this stuff that she doing and she be doing. And I don't doubt nobody.
Oh goodness.
But yo, 2 weeks ago, I actually saw her on stage
Hey.
doing her poetry. Now she's scared. She got everybody's attention when she first walked.
I got a
Started
good
off strong,
applause.
She started
too.
off, boy. I was
That'll
like,
catch your attention.
I was like, oh, that's wait, is that Jae? And I turned my head around. Fuck you. Wait, what?
Hey.
Wait a minute. What?
Y'all
You
gotta
ain't
come
kick him
out.
off like that, did you?
Hey, that's hey, bro. Hey, if
Hey.
you weren't paying attention,
Hey.
you turned your head
I
around.
gotta go with the, you
Because
know.
you actually thought she was talking to you.
They did. They said, "Oh,
Yeah,
That's right.
for
Listen
real,
up.
Yeah, so for real, that was dope, man. You show me something with that. Show me something.
Yeah, you gotta see.
That was pretty cool.
You gotta see Frank comment, man.
Ain't this
You know,
Magic
you
City
too.
night?
Yeah,
Yeah, Magic City Monday. I read it.
yeah, Matt.
Yeah, it's Magic City Monday.
Yeah.
I wanted to comment
Frank
on the
said
Zodiac too.
Oh, good.
That my mom was really into it, so that made me not want to be so into it, right? Because she was really into it. But everything as I as I got older, every time I would read something about my sign, it would be accurate. And then one day I looked, all the people that I've ever been had really tight relationships with, growing up, they were all Geminis, and it was very really my best
Boy.
friends were Geminis, and I'm a Leo, and they say that we attract each other, right? So
Very true.
So I do think there has to, I don't know, mentally I'm there has to be something, some type of correlation that some of it could be true,
So then you do believe a little bit of it. Because first you said
Oh.
you used to, but now you don't. But now you really saying you think there's some truth to it.
Oh, I definitely think there's.
Okay.
No, I don't. I didn't think I said no, but I definitely think there's some truth to it. I just don't like to. I've been through. My mom was so into it. She had all the books. She had. I was really into Christianity, real strong. I still believe in God, but I knew mentally it's oh, that's wrong, right? So if you perceive something as wrong or negative, or you see what I'm saying, then you want to stay away from it. But the more that I started reading, I'm this probably has some truth to it, right? So
Wow, somebody, my man Jamal. What up, Jamal? He said, first thing he said was blue flame wings are better than Magic Cities.
what?
Then he said, I'm a Gemini. Check this out. I'm a Gemini and I'm married to a Leo.
Oh wow.
It's
What
very
you just
true.
said.
It's very true.
What you just said.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Geminis, we tend to challenge each other, but can accept the challenge, if that makes sense.
You sure?
Yes.
I don't think Geminis accept many challenges. They want to give the challenge.
Maybe that's true too. Yeah.
Geminis ain't no easy win. They really gotta rock with you to rock with you.
Okay.
That's true.
You gotta be around a Gemini for a while for them to understand who you are and what's going on with you.
Yes.
Because Geminis do not open up to people.
Yeah.
But if a Gemini rock with you, you got a friend for life.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
When
I
I
agree
tell you he
wholeheartedly.
broke all this stuff down to me, man.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, you lying. Nope. And everything he said about them people would be true. But when he hit me with me, and he was just like, hey, Cal, man, you just one of them guys. You're very fiery, and it's not because you want to be. It's just because of the moon you was born under.
Yeah, see, that's when you get in there. You start talking about moons and where the moon was set at when you was, yeah.
And that's what the zodiac is.
Yeah, I know.
There's
That's-
nothing but
Right.
the moon.
Right.
Yeah, I just go on folks I see in front of me.
That's what you think anyway.
Right, that's what I'm thinking. You're right. It could be from the moon, but
Until you dig deeper,
Yeah.
like you said, you start.
And if y'all ever look up the Leos that are people that are in the media, the famous, they all crazy. So they all don't want
crazy?
to. They all don't play.
I'm gonna tell you. So one thing I
And
do
they're a
know
little
about
bit
Leos, you want
off
to go
the
to
chain.
some dope parties
Yes.
when it's Leo season.
Yes.
Hey man, go.
Hey,
They wide open.
All of them.
hey.
Every last one of them. Every Leo party I've ever been to, I was like, damn, all you. Did y'all send out a memo? Every last one of
Yeah.
y'all parties be crazy. Yeah, Leo,
They have
Leos go
here's
hard.
what it is kind of atmosphere, attitude, right? They not gonna rock the boat, but they want celebrity status. They want to be in front, but they don't have to be, right? And they kick it, like you said, but they loyal people, man.
Man, too loyal.
When I tell you they loyal people, when they rock with you, just like a Gemini, right? They rock, but they gonna go to the grave with everything. A Gemini will flip it on you, and a Gemini holds you hostage with some of that stuff sometimes. But a Leo, they take it to the grave.
See, when I was younger, I heard that Geminis had like 3 different personalities.
It's 2.
Yeah.
It's 2.
I met somebody that had 3, and that's when it made me really believe it. I mean, I
It's
seen
strong too, though.
Yeah. It's 2.
It's strong too. Hey,
It's 2.
it's strong too.
It's a strong too.
Hey, these are facts.
Yeah.
It's strong.
Can't deny it. And then there were 2 more in my house. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Very strong.
Frank said, "Isn't Diddy a Leo?"
Hell no.
Oh no!
Frank. I told you, messy. No. Frank said, "Jae Tea, that ain't nothing. My first marriage, we were at Classic Cats in Savannah watching Knicks versus Rockets, and OJ Chase was on TV. We were glued to the TV. It was a sign, and Lo let me do it." Hey, this is a true story, man.
Man,
Remember
Lo.
when we got married, man? We was at the bar, and we sat there. That OJ Chase came on. We were like, "Hey, man." we were literally locked in. Yeah. Hey, Frank, you were stubborn, man. That true story, though. Jose, where's your cigar? Yeah, imagine that. That's
Y'all
very
trying to be
accurate for the
funny.
Gemini.
I want to know about this poetry.
Jamal said he was.
You gotta
born
come
during the day,
out.
so it
You
wasn't
gotta
a
come
moon
out.
Outside. But
What's
Jamal,
the first stanza?
Either
What's the
Tues-
first stanza?
Either
Even though you
Tuesday
don't
or
see the moon, there's
Thursday.
Still a moon outside.
What did he
Correct.
say?
He said that he was born during the day, and so there wasn't a moon outside.
Yes, it was.
Moon,
There was moon.
outside.
So
The moon is always
just couldn't
there.
see it.
Right.
The moon is
that?
always there.
Hilarious.
Jamal said Geminis only hold you hostage in bed. But damn. Go to YouTube and make those type of comments.
Hello again. Just want
You're on Facebook. Go to YouTube. Get me banned over here, but
just wanted to comment on the 13 years old marriage. Alabama had a law at one time that girls should be married at that age. Yeah, I mean it was a real thing.
Facts. Very
Brian
much
said, my
so.
dad and Laura born on 6/13. My dad is bipolar. Your dad is not bipolar, boy. Stop.
That is too
Frank.
funny. Frank is crazy.
He on
That
it tonight,
is
too.
that is too funny.
so,
Hey,
But
that's how
the
we do it
thing
on,
about
on
the
KK.
13,
That's right.
let's keep it real. Do y'all think that, I guess maybe in Africa, if you're bred to just think this is the way it has to go,
You said
but
bread?
are
Jesus.
raised to think this is what you're supposed to do. You're right. If you're raised, because to me, what 13-year-old really
Wait,
wants to be
wait.
married at
Wait,
13?
Again, you just got to think about the time.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm just looking at what they were talking about in Alabama. I'm just saying that's for a man if they made that law. Because what 13-year-old is like, yes.
That's Elvis Presley.
Well, he was, we already know he was a pedophile.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, but real
I
talk.
thought he married her at 16, right? In
But what time they
26?
meet?
I don't know.
They met. Jerry
Okay.
Lee Lewis. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
All
It
that stuff
goes
was
down.
Yeah,
Right.
it just goes down. But it was just
Right.
accepted. But
Right.
But again, we don't think in our mindset a 13-year-old be mature enough. But
Right.
and there was a day and time where that was the cycle, was the sign of she's ready for marriage.
Very much so.
And they would sell them off the marriage of all those. That was just the age. This is how that's how it worked. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Correct. Correct.
She's
And
like
that's
that bar.
exactly where they got that from, right? That's very true.
Yeah.
I have to do some research on that because I had never heard that.
Oh yeah. It's
I
there.
can't wait till you do it.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna be amazed.
Yes.
I mean, I'm just saying, I just think those are like something that a
all of
man
that's-
came up with.
No. All of that started in Africa. The number
I knew it was
system,
coming.
algebra, geometry.
I knew it was coming.
You
I
know,
waited.
all of it.
You did well. You did well. You didn't man bash for at least, what was it, 40 minutes? Look at you doing poetry and change your whole mindset. You're a little softer now.
Oh, wow.
All right, we're going to take a break. But before we take this break,
You right, Frank.
got to give major shout out to Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, sir. Give an applause,
Damn right.
Dwayne. Give an
Get that
applause, Dwayne.
Get that applause. I don't know how many fans there are of The Wire, But if you're a fan of The Wire, you probably don't. Some people actually don't even recognize that was him. 13 years old, acting in The Wire, and now here he is winning the Oscar for playing two different people. Should have got 2 Oscars, or should have got one for
both characters.
Yeah, for both characters. He should have got it for both characters, for real. His speech was dope. His after party was even doper. The man went to the In-N-Out Burger and got him a burger and ate French fries. Like I don't need these stomach muscles right now. I'm here to go at it. Well, he was eating looked like a triple burger, and they gave him a whole pan of fries. So major shout out to him, man. That was a huge accomplishment, and the way he gave homage to those before him that graced that stage with that trophy. That was
Do you remember his first 2 gigs?
All My Children.
Yep, I remember that one. I couldn't remember which one it was. You said it too fast.
It was Cosby Show. He was on Cosby. Not
Everybody was on Cosby, wasn't
No,
he, man?
Cosby. When Doug.
Oh, when Dougie was up there.
So he was a teacher. Dougie was a teacher, and he was a student, and he was giving the teacher hell. And the second one was Hardball. Then it was All My Children. Remember, G Baby got killed.
Oh, that's right. He was.
He was
I
in
remember
there.
him on the Cosby
Wow.
joint. I remember him when
he was in
Dougie was the
Hardball.
teacher. I remember that. And
Wow.
of course, a
I
lot of
remember
people,
Hardball. That's
was in an uproar because they didn't see Malcolm Jamal Warner in the tribute to those that passed.
I said the same thing.
But the thing is, Malcolm
should
Jamal
have.
Warner was not a movie star.
You had to be part of SAG to be in there, right? So he was part of that association.
But it's you have to be a part. They only do it for the people that stars in movies.
Got you.
When the television thing come back around, you'll see Malcolm Jamal. Even if they reached out to his parents, and his parents were like, "No, don't make this a thing. You know, if you make this a thing, it's gonna muddy up his name. So don't make this a thing." So people, you know how we do. You know how we
Boy.
do, folks.
I'm glad you cleared it up, because I didn't know. I didn't know they
Folks, leave
did.
it
I didn't
alone.
watch it, but
Yeah.
I didn't know
Leave
they-
it alone. My man from Grey's Anatomy that passed away.
Yes.
He wasn't up there either because he's a television star, not a movie star. Big difference. Big difference there. So
He went down
folks,
fast.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so folks, let's stop spreading that propaganda because you can muddy up this man's name or anything else that's coming his way. So let's make sure we do that. But yeah, we're gonna take a break. When we come back, we're gonna go over these comments, and then we're gonna get into the recent fight between 2 teenagers that left one teenager no longer with us. We're gonna talk about the blame game. We'll be right back. Classic Conversation with Jae Tea and Lo.
2 minutes. New phone. Listen, man, I've had iPhone 11 for a long time since iPhone 11 came out.
What?
Yeah, iPhone 11, and I wore it with pride because I was like, I'm not getting a new phone every time one of these things come out.
That's fair.
You know, the whole family got better phones than me, and it's okay. So I'm at Sam's, right, and I'm unloading my cart, and my mom calls me. I put it on the speaker until I get my Bluetooth. You look in the parking lot, it was dry to the left, it was dry to the right, it was dry everywhere you could see. My phone's on the back of the trunk. It fell down in the only freaking puddle in the entire area. And that phone went face first. That joke ain't been back on since, man. It went zoop.
So Lo, I'm gonna just go and tell you something. That iPhone 11 decided it wanted to die. It jumped. It jumped shit.
That is funny.
That iPhone 11 was like this. He can't keep pushing me like this.
Want a studio that matches your podcast vision? Located inside Uptown Comedy Corner, our studio just 5 minutes from Atlanta's airport has everything you need. From high-quality equipment to multi-camera setups for live streaming, we've got it all. With 15 plus years of experience, our team ensures smooth sessions with editing and post-production services at an additional cost. Plus, our competitive pricing make it easy for creators of all levels. Contact us at 404-500-1605.
We back, y'all. Classic Conversations with Jae Tea and Lo. Listen, while you're here, Angelo.
Tell a friend, tag a friend. Tell a friend, tag a friend. Don't do it now. Do it
Right now.
Push your goddamn button. Push your goddamn button.
That's what you got to do.
Press a button.
What you got to do, get it on over. Let these folks know where we at and what we talking about. And they can be a part of it too. 404-500-1605. Man, give us a telephone call if you want to be a part of Classic Conversations. Recently here in
we
Georgia.
comment real quick?
Oh, yeah. I said we're going to do the comments.
Yeah. Real quick, Ty Vic said it's just the African culture back then. Frank said 45, 47. The rest of them clowns believe in it so much they went and got an island. Just, you right about that? Parents at the time would give their daughters away at that age. Ty Vic said dating just started here in the States in the 30s. Vianney said, how old was Miss Seeley when she got married?
Whoa. You can't have my needy, but you can have this
But
one.
you got this one.
And she didn't like it.
Frank said The Wire, television royalty. Yeah, man, The Wire was the bomb deal.
Yeah, man.
4 Oscars were given to Sinners. My mom, Michael B. Jordan, and Ryan Coogler were great. Should have been more Oscars given for Sinners. Supreme chimed in. Supreme said, yes, I predicted the success of Sinners after the first 30 minutes of the movie. I saw it on opening day. He did do that. You know, Supreme does all our movie reviews for the family. You know what I mean? Him and his wife, Debbie, they go to all the movies and he gives us ratings. Michael B. Jordan was also in Parenthood with Robert Townsend. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Annalena says, I was happy for Michael B. Jordan. True story. I didn't like him for a long time because of how he played his role in Black Panther.
That's too funny. That means he did that
He
thing.
did that role.
Then I realized he was just playing a role and it did well. Part
loved
two, I
him in
remember
that,
how much
though.
I loved him in Creed, so I had to love him again. That's funny. All right, go ahead, Teasy.
He was also in
Oh, the Creed series. That's another. Man.
Also, what? You didn't get it out. You started laughing.
I was gonna say in Lori Harvey, but
That he was.
Petty.
That's funny. She caught him up, too. He got caught up.
Fell in love.
Lord put that poison on him.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Lori got something that they call friendly pea.
She know how to get him.
Well, folks don't mind. They keep going through it.
Yeah.
Some dangerous pee.
How is it dangerous?
And you know some of us.
How is it
We
dangerous?
feel we can conquer everything.
Boy.
How is
He
it
got-
dangerous?
like
I can
just
see you
said.
saying Kardashians got the
No,
dangerous.
you just
but
said he got caught up. Got
But
caught
how's
on
it
that-
dangerous,
it's
though?
dangerous. You get caught up, you can't get up out
That's
there. It's
a
like a
whole nother
web,
show.
man.
That's a whole
Caught up in a
nother
web,
show.
I'm
be
just
trying to get
saying.
up out that thing. If you don't want to stay there, it's dangerous. If you don't want to get caught up, don't go.
Okay.
Don't go.
Okay.
Now, if you're trying to get caught up, dive all the way in. But if not, that's dangerous. It's dangerous, like driving 95 and a 45.
I'm just trying to understand what makes it dangerous.
With a curve
Tootie.
coming up.
What's
Why?
dangerous tootie tag?
I'm telling you, man, you can't get up out that thing. Have you doing things you don't usually do. That's dangerous.
That's not dangerous.
Hell.
Why ain't it?
It's called the good.
Yeah.
I lie
When
dangerous.
you do things,
You
what
missed
you-
the
it's
whole
not
point.
dangerous. There's nothing dangerous about that.
Nigga doing
Thank
stuff
you.
he ain't-
See, the
got
other woman in the studio
cat
agrees.
doing things he ain't supposed to do.
That's right.
Like chasing
right.
cars down, running over police officers, you know what I mean? Giving up contracts.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? What are we talking about?
That's
That's dangerous.
What my man say on Harlem Nights?
That's only when you cross
Hey,
the good.
tell your mama I ain't never coming home.
Dangerous. Dangerous. What'd you say? Sunshine. Yeah. Dangerous. That's dangerous. Tell your mom ain't come on. That's it.
Frank said he rejected Lori Harvey's congratulations yesterday, left it on unread. That's funny.
You know why?
Frank,
Because it's dangerous. He ain't going back.
Y'all silly.
And she had broke.
That man didn't nothing
his
happen
heart.
to him, so that's the part I ain't understanding. We just assume she broke his heart.
She did break his heart. He wanted a relationship. She didn't.
We just
He broke the man heart.
assuming. No.
She over
He
there-
ready to commit.
She over there
She
40
like-
minutes. She all the way in right now.
Hey, she was like, "Whoa, commit? Nah,
I'm not ready.
commit." Nah.
It was cool.
I don't think I don't think it's always heartbreak.
Counted all your little scars on
Y'all
you
ain't
from,
never
you know.
like got into a woman and wanted to be with her and she didn't want it. She didn't want nothing serious. That don't mean that it's heartbreak. You saying every time?
But he
Y'all
wanted
ain't never
that.
got rejected from a woman you wanted.
Rejected
Getting
when
rejected
you're in a
is different.
relationship. And
He already had the relationship then.
correct. So it's not
All right.
rejected. He was rejected. She rejected him for a commitment. You know what I mean? He was ready to get
But
married.
how do we know this? We just
Because they
hearsay.
said it.
Who's they? Who's
He
they?
did.
He did and
He
she
said
did.
it. They both said
They
it.
both
Okay.
said it.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
So moving on, because before Jose come back, she coming
Yeah.
back. So.
Yeah.
She over there thinking that.
I know.
it
I
ain't
saw.
always heartbreak.
Two
You feel me?
teenagers got into a
Just
fight
move
on a
on.
school bus at a school bus stop. I'm sorry. Two teenagers got into a fight at a school bus stop. One of the teens dies days after being involved in the fight. There were reports of bullying and stuff like that prior to the fight. Well, now the family of the young lady that passed away, they are now looking to sue.
Are they suing?
And
They are suing.
you know, so they're looking at the school system, they're looking at the bus driver, and what I wanted to put to us is when something like this happens, where is the blame? Is it in the school system? The bus driver, you know, they had to be arguing on the bus before they just got off the bus and started fighting. The kids themselves, or is it the parents?
I want everybody to go first because I know a little bit more about
I was waiting on you, but go ahead.
I think it's everyone's fault collectively because these conversations should have been had at home. Number one, with her mother, you know, the communication if she was being bullied, and then there should have been a conversation with the principal, right, and the teachers. But I know
now,
for
saying that though,
Now-
not to cut y'all, but you're saying it should have been. Now,
I don't know if it was
No,
right.
somebody tell you go with the fact that there was conversation.
Yes.
Now, take it from there. And tell me
Okay.
your thoughts.
So there should have been more done because there are several things that could have been done. They could have put them on different buses, and sometimes the buses leave out of the same depot twice, you know, to go to a location. There's things they could have done, and the other thing is if they were arguing on the bus, technically the bus driver could have kept one of the kids on the bus and either had a parent come, you know, they call the bus compound. You know, there's other things that they could have done, right, to try to not let it escalate like it did. So that's kind of how I feel about that. But yeah, there's definitely everyone is like the parents could have even been the ones to make sure they're at the bus stop or someone in their family is on the bus stop if they knew about this, right? Just making sure that all your bases are covered. Your child getting to school and when your child gets home. And in between that time, that's on who? The school, the bus drivers, the teachers, because everyone is there supposedly to try to keep your child as safe as possible, especially when you have laws saying, I have to send my kid to school. Right? So you need to take some accountability for what goes on while my child is at school.
Well, let me touch on the bus situation first. It is a tremendous, a huge bus driver shortage. Okay. These bus drivers go from elementary to high school, then to middle school. So they have those three loads. So it would have been hard for them to pick up another load. And say, for instance, someone calls off that day. Then they have a second load. You'll have kids waiting at the school for 50 to an hour and 20 minutes for them to run that route, then come back and get those other kids so everyone else is on schedule. So for the bus driver aspect of it, I think it was hard. I think the bus driver Because what was stated was the bus driver put everyone off the bus. To put everyone off the bus, you have to call dispatch. When you call dispatch, you say, I have an issue. So the school cannot come then. The school can still say, hey, if it's on the bus, it's part of school property. You are still at school until you are off that bus, right? Technically, you are still at school while you're on that bus, so you got to be on your best behavior.
So the bus driver put everyone off for everyone, even the people that was not their stop.
Correct.
The bus driver sounds like they were out of order.
They can do that if they feel that they cannot keep order, right? So it's hard for you to drive the cheese and also keep order back there. There's no bus monitor. So I have to drive and I have to keep order for 65, 70 kids? Okay, this is getting out of hand. I can't concentrate on the road. I don't want people to lose their lives because I don't want to lose mine by being distracted by this. So you know what I'm going to do? Hey, dispatch, I have an issue. This is going on. Put everybody off the bus. That's exactly what happened.
But so did she know that there was a threat?
Evidently, she's looking in the back to see it's a threat. Just think if you're
she
driving.
knows there's a threat, she is still wrong.
Okay, so
She is still wrong.
let's look at what happened at Langston Hughes, right?
I don't know about a threat. I would say I would say that.
Yeah, because there's a lot.
I don't think it was
here.
a threat. I think the bus driver just knew that they
It was
was
an issue.
unruly.
Right.
They was arguing or whatever. I'm sure this bus driver didn't feel that something was going to happen like that.
If the bus driver
And supposedly what
think
happened
it was a
is
fight.
there was a fight. An adult in the area came and broke it up. She wasn't that far from home because the
Did you
lady
see the video?
The lady
Adult didn't bring it up until
No,
after.
no.
Yeah, but I heard
it was
the
in front of
lady,
that
she
adult's
told-
house.
She knew the young lady because she screamed her name and told her to go home. She was walking home, and then supposedly that's when she passed
Collapsed.
out and collapsed and stuff like that.
But even before that, JT, right? If you're in school, there's certain things that have to take place, right? You got to have mediation, right? So when my son had a situation and he was telling the kid, hey, man, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you. And you saw it on video. And actually, these videos record voice now, just to let y'all know. They hear everything in the school. So if he's saying, I don't want to fight, I don't want to fight, he's telling the kid back up, the kid swings on him. He has no other choice. What happens now, you go to mediation for stuff like that. Instead of slapping you with a 10-piece like they used to, give you 10 days out, you can't recover as a student missing 10 days of school. So now you have mediation. What should have happened is mediation should have happened and they should have had a no contact contract. You get a no contact contract where each student and their parent has to come sign. They're not supposed to have any contact with each other because if they do, this is the ramifications of the school and the law.
Okay.
I don't know if that happened or not.
And see that's why I was when talking about the blame. Where should it go? I like what you said. It's kind of like spread out because I think there's been a culture that's built to where these kids are not talking about bullying because if they say that they're being bullied, now they're putting a target on themselves. It's a culture that's being built, and they're not going to teachers to have a mediation because, again,
I don't know about that, brother.
I feel that there's a culture that's built that, you don't go tell. You don't know snitching.
They tell. They tell, brother.
Some kids do.
No. Most come tell
Okay.
because most don't want to
What
have
county are
situations.
you in? You teach in the county?
I do.
What county?
The same one.
Same county this incident occurred in.
The same one.
What is it? What county is it?
Douglas.
County.
Okay, Douglas County.
So does
Okay.
that mean if they are telling, then that means that we are looking at the system, the school?
So I'm gonna give you another situation, right? So it was another situation that took place at a school. Kids are constantly getting into it. They bickering back and forth. No physical things have been done. But the mama got tired. The mama come pick up her daughter. The kids are screaming, we'll beat your ass too. We'll do it, blah, blah. So the mama says, okay, y'all threatening me. I'm finna F all y'all up. And she walks towards them. Now, she's in the wrong as the adult, right? But what should have happened before that adult stepped in is mediation and all that other stuff. So if that takes place, you have the letter of the law to fall behind. Sometimes we think kids are going to be like adults and say, you know what? This has gone too far. No, everyone is looking for status. Just like the jungle. They're looking for status.
Yeah.
You know, so kids are going to tell, and everybody is still going to go along because it's a he said, she said world. You know, and status is king for them. It's not money, it's status.
The county that I was in, well, they did not. They were very strict. There was no mediation. You're going to get suspended, even if the other person hit you first. You both people got suspended,
And they should.
and I remember my friend's son actually. They pressed charges on him when he was in middle school. The county. So it does depend on what county you're in and what their policies are. But I think, you know, to touch on what you said, that's also an issue that we have in, I'm going to say our community. I don't know as much as in the other community, right? But why are we so, you know, ready to film and ready to see people fight? Right?
It's
like
all.
it's so encouraged.
It's all. It's all communities.
Now that part,
Okay.
I'll say that's in all communities.
It's
Okay.
all communities. Why?
Okay.
No
Because
fight-
they
no
want to
fight
be the
video
one to
would be
say
dope,
they
though.
got the video. Do you know how many kids come up to me and say, hey, have you seen blah, blah, blah? Coach, look at this, blah, blah, blah. I'll send it to you so you can take it to the office. I don't want to take it to the office, but I'll send it to you. No. That's not going on my phone. You know?
Right.
But they do things like that. We had a situation where a kid beat another kid with a belt on the bus, but it was with the buckle. He beat him so hard that the kid lost consciousness. So then, what is that? That's assault with a deadly weapon. That's attempted murder. Understand what I'm saying?
So in that case, the one that got assaulted, if they got an attorney and everything, they
the other
could
kid
actually,
went to jail.
but they could actually sue the school.
Correct.
That's my point.
Correct. But school systems want to sweep stuff up under the rug because it's a lot of things that could be sued for. Tons of
Yeah.
things that
And they
could be
get
sued.
sued a lot. Schools do get sued a lot. Trust me, especially the county that I used to teach in, they were getting sued a lot.
And my sister is a bus driver, right? My sister has told me several times, I will pull the bus over and call dispatch and let them know what's going on. Sometimes they will tell them, if they're not too far, turn the bus around and bring everybody back to school,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But they were already in that neighborhood, so she told everybody to get off the bus. And the fight commenced, right? So after the fight commences, the woman comes from out of her house. She helps break it up, but they didn't already start hooking. They start hooking, one thing happens. You see the girl's head hit the ground, and I'm so sorry for her and her family. Once again, you know, it's a tragic thing that we should not have to go through. But once again, everything starts at home, but the kids hold the power at school. I'm going to say it again. Everything starts at home, but in the school building, the kids hold the power.
And they know it.
Yes, and you've seen it.
And
What
they
do you
know
mean
it.
by that?
The kids know certain laws protect them.
Right.
They could talk to
Right.
adults any old kind of way. They could talk to each other any kind of way.
Right.
And they could get away with it.
Right.
I had a little
I
boy in the
agree.
back of my class.
I agree.
He was just like, look at that bumble clot passing out the paper. I said, excuse me? I said, you know the law protects you. If we was out on the street and you called me that, it's something different. And he just started laughing because he knows it. They know it.
Yeah.
But when you send it to the office, they're gonna be like, you got mad at that?
I've been called a bitch twice by
Yeah.
a student in front of the kids.
I'd rather be called a
And-
bitch than a
and one
bumble
of
clot.
them- What is a bumble clot? I don't know. I'm supposed to know.
You know what that is.
I do not.
All right,
We can't
Angelo,
say it on air.
You've been holding on to your comment.
Well, I mean, if we're talking about the original question of blame,
Blame to start off, yeah.
this situation, I do have to feel like got to put some of it on the bus driver, based on, if I know a particular child is getting bullied, or I can see a group, I'm going to try to make sure I protect the one that appears to be solo. You know what I mean? And
But what if they refuse your protection?
that's a different ball game.
Right.
But I'm going to at least say everybody off the bus used to sit right here.
Yes, that's
You know what I
my
mean?
point. Yes.
And I would get up as a bus driver. I would get up, stand in front of her. You sit down.
Yes.
Everybody else off the bus.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Or take her to a front door.
I definitely wouldn't have let her off the bus when I see there's incident. And sometimes because, like Coach said, bus drivers are overwhelmed, but they're underpaid.
And they're retired people.
Yeah,
right?
especially
Most of the
it's
time.
a part-time job for 90% of them probably. So they're not trying to get in front of no fights. They're not trying. They're just trying to do what they got to do and get out of there. And
But what happens when you get in front of the fight?
I wouldn't for them. You can't. I wouldn't ever suggest they get in front of a fight. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because if something goes wrong and you had to touch a kid, you're immediately gonna be at fault.
Or you can get seriously hurt.
Yeah. But even if you didn't get hurt, even if you had to push down the kid, separate him any kind of way, if you had to put your hand on that kid in any shape, form, or fashion, they're gonna immediately look at you
Yeah.
As the aggressor.
as the aggressor.
Yeah.
So
And then you got to defend yourself for helping somebody else out.
when I was at Lithia, a guy was breaking up a fight. Scrawny white guy, right? Two girls. He pushed the one girl away and he kind of held her while doing the other girl like that. But where he was pushing her was her breast. And it looked like he was cupping it. Right? But he wasn't.
Dang.
He was just
kinda
kind of
forced,
pushing.
yeah.
Yeah. Lawsuit.
Yeah. Sexual
Automatically.
assault, all types of stuff.
Automatically.
Yeah.
I know people that got
and
hurt.
have to worry about charges.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what I mean? For trying to do the right thing. So I just, a situation like this, you just, I don't know what kind of training they get. I don't know all the other things about it.
Mindset
But
training.
yeah. But you just wish that, and of course all this is hindsight, but I would just think in any situation where you can, if you can identify who is the non-aggressor of a situation, try to separate them as best as possible. You know what I mean? And you just wish that would have happened for this particular scenario. And this girl, they ended up losing her life, it's hard to even say it, but it's like it appeared that she also had an opportunity to remove herself from the situation.
She did, but at the
You know
same
what I
time, being that they're so young and being that it's this jungle situation that I'm talking about, if she backs down then, she's going to have to back down the rest of the year
This is what I'm
because
saying
everybody's going to keep coming at
I'm
her.
saying about the whole culture of the stuff. But
I would have preferred to back down then and
You
continue to back
said something
down.
about the bus. Think about this. Like I said, the bus drivers no different than everybody in education. You're underpaid. You're underappreciated. You're retired. Think about how many times this has probably already happened, and he or she, bus driver, did the exact same thing, but it didn't rise to this level. And now this one
And
time
nothing
it
was
does,
done.
and this time it does rise to that level. Can you imagine what the bus driver is going through mentally?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Second guessing him or herself, going, "Damn, if I'd have just done." Yeah,
That
but
kid
all the
will be
other times
alive.
I did it, nothing happened. That's
Very true.
there's no wins in it. There's no wins all the way around in this thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is very, very unfortunate, and I think it's even going to be unfortunate for the child that was on the other end,
Very much so.
because I don't think that
Because
was the
it's
intent.
going to haunt them the rest of their life.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think that was their intent. You know what I
They
mean?
didn't go in it to kill this girl.
Yeah. I mean, you got some kids that just that really just be like, God, dog, they need Jesus bad right now. You know what I mean? But watching the argument, I think it's gonna haunt the child the same way. Well,
It is.
I think that's gonna be, that's gonna be tough all the way around. It's really, really unfortunate. But
As
naturally,
a family, though, what do you sue for?
well, they sue because that's the culture we're in.
And one of the
We're in that.
attorneys is the cousin of the young lady that passed away.
Let me tell you something, man.
like Harris or something
I'm
like that?
I'm more than
Can't remember the
certain
name.
they had so many attorneys call them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attorneys look for this kind of stuff. They look for this
Ambulance
kind of stuff.
chasing.
They look for this kind of stuff.
I used to work for
You
him.
know. So,
See a car
really.
accident? Hey, give me a call.
Yeah.
One call, that's all.
I got somebody for you.
I mean, to like what he said, I kind of, I definitely agree with that she may have did that so many times and not thinking. Because again, when you start talking about middle school kids, if they want to fight, you really can't. Sometimes there's nothing you can do
For
unless
no
there's
kid.
like
For no
right.
kid,
You know
no
what I'm
kid.
saying, right? So it's kind of one of those things. I've just seen it happen a lot of times at school where they're like, the teachers just be like,
And these kids are
they
clever.
can't stop them. Does
Right.
that make sense?
Right.
And they're like, I'm not even gonna get in the middle of it because they keep, this is like. And then I can remember my fights that I had in middle school. What you said.
With an S?
I had so.
With a S?
Oh, I used to be a fighter, but
Here we go.
I fought this. There was like a group of girls that were kind of bullying me, and I fought the biggest one. And after I fought her,
That was smart.
she, everybody I was getting like a pat on the back all day. They was like, you beat her up. So she was mad. She wanted to fight again. So we fought again, beat her up again. And after that, nobody messed with me. None of the girls, they didn't tease me or anything. Yeah.
But these kids are
True
so
story.
clever, right? You can ask Lo. We had a situation where the young lady was trying to record me, right? She was trying to record me because I was giving her direction, right? Like, you're not going to do this. You're not going to walk up on me. You're not going to go in there. You're not going to talk to me like that. And she thought she was being slick. And she had her phone to the side and she was recording. And he peeped it, I peeped it too. But at the same time, they want to try to get you in this box, right? Because they know that once they got you, they got you. And adults are going to believe kids before they believe other adults, right? It's a saying that says, if we get the adults in line, the kids will follow. That's not true. That is not true. You worried about the wrong thing. You worried about the wrong people. Adults have went to school already. Allow these adults to command their classrooms in these hallways, and you'll get schools cleaned up the way that you need to. I'm not saying be Joe Clark. Not saying that. But we need some Joe Clark-isms around here, because these kids are out of control.
Out of control.
See, I think it's to
could
me
not
it's the
be.
parents. I think it's the parents because by the time you get to school, right? If you have no level of respect or your parent has told you that you do not have to respect these people, right?
Correct.
Then because that's one of the things that stopped me from being just acting any kind of way, right? I knew I had to answer to my parents when I got home. No matter how much I wanted to be in the in crowd, right? There's going to be a price to pay. So these kids, they don't have any price. They're not paying any price because the parents will come up to the school after you've corrected them and try to correct you.
That's correct.
Or try to take your job when they know what kind of kid they have. You understand what I'm saying? I don't even know how the public school system is going to survive because teachers are dropping out left and right.
Or they
Dealing
just
with
stop.
this
Or they
type
just
of-
stop teaching. Or they just
They stop caring.
They stop caring.
Yes.
They start pulling back. But like I'm just
Yes.
going through the motions.
I'm just
doing
here for a check.
I'm just here for a
And
check.
you know what?
Yeah.
You think about back in the day, the movies that was out when they would show kids in school, and how the teachers were like checked out, but it was always the movies was always in these big cities.
Yep.
Now it's everywhere. It's
Yeah.
not just in the big cities. It's out in suburbia. It's everywhere. These kids don't respect authority. They don't respect it.
You don't respect nothing.
They don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? And
Think
like
about
you
all the
said,
reels they look at of police, right? They don't respect authority.
right.
Right? Think of all the other stuff that they see. They see mama and daddy fighting all the time. They don't respect authority. But at the same time, these kids are smoking weed with their mamas.
Yep. Now that's a fact.
Let me tell you
That
something,
is
bro.
a fact. I had a little girl in my class. She had a whole penis on her keychain.
Yeah.
And I said, and this is in middle school. I said, your mama know you have that on her? She said, she bought it for me. She told me where they was at. Her mama was like, why would you want that? And bought it anyway. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, they trying to be their friends.
They are their friends.
Yeah.
They're growing up together.
Yeah, now you're
Understand?
right about that.
They're growing up together. So
Them
they're
and the 13-year-olds having
It comes back to what it say. Back in the day, grandmama, big mama was at home,
ain't no more Big Mama.
but now big mama in the club.
Big Mama
Big Ma-
35.
that's what I'm saying. She lived her life and she done raised people. Now she's 35 and she is in the club.
But I think that junk is just as simple as, those little things, man. Just like, how you dress.
Yes.
You know what I mean? If you don't control any aspect of your child from the minute they walk out that door, then these are things going to be expected. You know what I mean? Like people don't agree with me, but I just think there's certain things that kids shouldn't have until they get a certain age.
Correct.
You know what I mean? And how you dress, what you're wearing, you know what I mean? Jewelry and, a lot of little things, I just think should be restricted. You know what I mean? Because
Tattoos, piercings.
Even these little hennas, that they can put on and wipe off or whatever.
like
I don't
the
think they
henna.
should have them either.
I just
it leads to something
Well,
else.
yeah, for you,
I think
you're
it's-
a grown ass woman.
No, I'm for the kids. I do events, public events. We do henna all the time. I don't think anything. It only stays on for 7 days, and it's art. However,
do it during spring break. Don't do it in school.
I don't even think it's about that. I think the main thing is your character. Right?
Come on.
Like, okay, you can dress a certain way, but what is your character? And that's why I went back to them.
But when I
Right
say
there.
dress, because you're trying to fit into a particular stereotype or a particular group, you're trying to fit in as opposed to being individuals. And once you start trying to fit into this group, you know what I mean? You start going with what the group does.
I agree, and that's
you're
why
gonna
you
get
got to have
different type of
character.
attention.
Yes.
But that's why you got to have character, right? If you have character and you know who you are and what you stand for, right?
Well-
You're not just trying to fit into a box of a certain type of people, right? Like
Do you remember that Dave Chappelle skit?
when I was in high school, I didn't want to hang around certain people, period, right? Because I knew who I was and what I stood for.
But you didn't know who you were and what you stood for in the 5th grade.
Right.
High school is something different. But
I was
when you talking
very-
about, but you talking about sending, like you said, when you send people out, you said let your kid just dress the way that dude down the street dressing at
12,
8,
10.
9.
Yeah.
And guess what that kid gonna start doing? He gonna start doing whatever that kid down the street is doing.
Mm-hmm.
And now he's confused about his whole character because you at home showing him something different, but his friends is doing this other stuff, and he feels he's a part of it because
goes wrong.
he said,
When keeping it real goes wrong.
They tell me that Dave Chappelle skit. That was
That's not the one I'm
hilarious.
talking about.
They used to be hilarious.
So I don't know if you remember during his stand up, he said he was at a club and this woman, she was dressed provocatively. And he went up to her like, oh my goodness, I love you. I love your boobs. I love everything that you got hanging out. She said, just because I dress like a prostitute don't mean that I'm one.
You trying to do Cat Williams his skit.
No.
Cat-
Dave Chappelle 100%.
Okay.
And then he said he came back on Halloween and he was dressed like a police officer. And the woman was getting molested in the bathroom. She said, officer, I need your help. He said, just because I dress like a police officer don't mean I'm a police officer, right? So you kind of represent yourself by what you're wearing. I'm not saying all people, so please don't beat me up by that. But what I'm saying is you're going to get the wrong type of attention. And I tell this to my players. You're going to get the wrong type of attention if you do this. So it's going to question your character then, right? You have a choice at that moment. Do I fall in line or do I say, hey, come on now, this isn't who I am?
But that's the part I'm getting at, is if you're teaching them right at home and you've taught them this is a person of character, right? If you like let's just go to something simple, like with your child, your daughter. If you're telling her, like, as a man, this is what, you know what I'm saying, when you dress this way, and this is what, when you teach them that, because at some point they have to make the decision for themselves.
Correct.
Right? So this is something, just a foundational things that you teach your child about character and who they are and how they represent themselves with what they wear. So then when they get a certain age, they're gonna have to make the decision.
So you're talking about the character of the parent. Is that what you're saying? Or the character of the
I
kid?
am talking about the
That's what
character
I'm
of the
asking you.
parent that teaches the child how to gain character and the because
How to form that. Yeah,
what
I
a
got
child is raised with is what they learn. Correct? Just like you say, you're so proud of your sons. You still taught them some things. You and your significant other put certain things in them, right, from little, so that when it's time to make these decisions,
Yeah.
they're making wise choices.
Yeah.
So that's why I say that it's about the character, because everything else flows.
No, I
into that.
agree with
You know
that.
what I mean?
I agree with that. And
You know, 'cause being
somebody else said the
bullied
same thing. I definitely think it starts at home. You know, Kimmy Coco, Chocolate Girl Wonder, she said it's the parents. The parents probably encourage fighting. This is not the 90s, you're going to jail. But yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
A lot of it is the parents,
Yeah,
and it's the tone that you set, which is why I said about the dressing. Even if the parent dresses that way, you can still control how your child dresses. You know what I mean?
But you need good mentors in school.
You
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
They don't want that, though.
you're the one that's buying clothes. You know what I mean?
Right. But clothes are easy to get now. You know, look, she know what I'm talking about.
Sheen.
Your friends can bring you stuff
Sheen.
though.
I ain't bringing them mine.
Your
Not in
friends
my
can
house.
bring the outfit. I'm saying
They can get them.
kids get on the bus and change.
For girls, right?
They get on the bus and change.
What? But there's there's
even
no
if they
100%.
do, they scared to even buck it because they're worried about the parents.
Exactly.
They worried about the parents.
That's why I'm telling you, it goes back to
I agree. No, I agree. Everything starts at home.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
yeah.
I stopped checking
But-
for dress code because I keep sending them down there
and they
nothing's-
send them right back to you.
and nothing's
I
being
already
done.
know. Yep. I
Nothing's
already
being
know.
done. But when they see them, oh, let me be an authoritative figure until you go to Lost and Found and find something. But when you do it as an instructor, they're just like, you know, I'm tired of him sending these girls down here, these boys. Man, you have little boys wearing mini skirts.
I saw my nephew.
What grade you teach?
When my nephew
In high school?
was in middle school, right in that middle school, going to high school range, you know, that's when the whole sagging stuff started, right? So I told him, I said, listen, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take you shopping. I said, I can buy you some pants. I said, if I can find you some pants that give you the same effect, but they won't show your underwear, you with it? He said, yeah, Uncle, I'm with it. So I bought him the pants that has the long they had the long pockets in the back. It's give you the same effect. I told my
long
son,
pockets.
because I was non-custodial, I told him, I said, whenever you come to my house, or if I make a surprise visit, because I would do that.
That's right.
I would show up to the school. If I see your underwear, that means you want me to whip that ass.
Come on.
It took
Can't
2
do that in
times.
school.
Took 2 times. Now after that, I ain't never have to worry about him sagging anymore. Period. Then
You
tried
whipped
to
him in
do
school?
Then he tried to do the shorts. Hell no, I ain't whipping those. I was in Hiram. It was 11% black. You see me out there beating that kid, boy. Would be having no classic cup. My whole character would have changed.
You
Totally
are
different by now.
silly.
Probably have a tattoo around my eye or something.
Crazy.
Everything would have changed. in my
Ty
life.
Vick said, with the bus driver, in my opinion, bus drivers have enough on their plate. They're not social workers to break up fights. Frank says, having us in bus in Germany, driver drove bus to motor pool, TMP and called MPs. Kids jumped out the back door. Where you going to go in Germany? Students lost bus privileges. Dad beat me. What up, B? Beyond that says our bus drivers back in the day would take everybody back to school. There was an issue to let the school administrators deal with the issue.
But administrators trying to leave right out of school over with.
Something happened recently though. Didn't they take the kids back to school and it's still didn't we talk about that? They took the kids back to the school. Oh, the kid didn't want to get off the bus. That's
Langston
what it was.
Hughes.
Yeah.
The Langston Hughes
Yeah, the kid
situation.
didn't want to get off the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he tried to play like he didn't do nothing, like he was compliant.
I kept saying, I said something wasn't right with it. I kept saying, it's obvious.
B said, clicks to be famous. Talking about the recording. Tell JT don't worry about old man days. He has plenty more days like that ahead. The main thing is to get up the next day and hit the day head on. Beyonce said, expected they have to fight. Jailhouse mentality. Frank said, G is for gangster Jae with all her fights.
That's a new name.
Light skinned cutie said, half of these teachers are only 5-6 years older than their students.
Correct.
A lot of truth to that. Kimmy says, this is the age of baddies. They think fighting is a rite of passage. And everybody's going to record it. I just don't know.
And it's more girl fights than boy fights.
Yeah. Parents are competing with social media and they're losing. Good point, Kimmy. And they're losing bad.
But I think too.
But we're losing as a society.
That's what I was gonna say. As a society, that's the part I was trying to touch on. We are the ones that's looking at the fights to even get for the kids to start wanting to look at fights and to see fights. You see what I'm trying to say? Like there's still like a correlation there that they mimic what we do. Does that make sense?
It makes a lot of sense, but we don't shut a lot of stuff down. You know, we let behavior go on and be like, oh, they'll grow up out of it, or I'm tired from work, I don't want to deal with this, or, you know, I didn't have to deal with this as a kid, I don't know how to. But it's a lot of single parent homes. And these kids are going home by themselves, spending hours until mom and dad come home, or mom or dad come home.
Yeah, we have always said that it's the village is gone.
Correct.
Yeah.
The village has been, I mean, and I think it was systematically torn apart, to be honest with you. But the village is gone. There's no village raising children anymore. You know, I ain't gonna say 100% because there are still some villages because people are able to stay in an area and grow up, and everybody in that area grows up together. There's still that is still out there, but mostly I would say that the villages are gone. So, and like you said, you can't correct the kid because if it's not a village, those parents are going to get mad at you because you corrected their kid. So it gets to the point, no different than teachers in school saying, yeah, well, I'm just going to come here and get my check. So now people in the neighborhood be like, oh, I ain't messing with that.
Man,
I don't feel like
kids
dealing
be failing
with that.
every grade. Parents don't go to the school, but let the kid get in trouble or something, and the parent, oh, my baby, you know what I mean? What about the fact your baby failing 5 or 6 classes?
Let you take their phone.
Hold on.
Right?
Wait a minute. When they fail in that many classes, it's the teachers.
Yes,
fault.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like
I'm
my
playing
kid.
y'all. I'm playing y'all.
No, for real. Y'all
They
don't like
blame
my kid.
the student. They blame the teacher.
Y'all gang up and talk about my kid.
Yep.
Don't nobody got time to do that.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
Coach Mika had a comment. She said, bullying is real. These kids are different because these new parents are different.
Thank you.
It's the P-ass parents, you see, in my Bernie Mac voice.
Can't argue with that.
You went off for your comments?
Yeah.
You still got the people that when they call when they do whoop their kid, the kid calls the police on them, right?
They still do.
Remember when we were coming up, I can remember my friend whooping her daughter. The police got there.
We talked about that recently. About how kids now know so many rules and stuff that where it's hard for you to
Because
even
they
raise
know.
your kids.
Well, my
They
friend,
know.
she
like you said, at school,
Yes.
it's happening in people's homes too.
Yes.
she called the police, and the police said, "Do what you gotta do," and left. But now the police be like, "You did what?" So now the parents are like, "I'm not about to go to jail for you."
Don't mess around and be a bonus mom or dad.
Hey,
You
come
better-
on, come on.
What? Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Frank said the villages ain't gone. They're just full of idiots.
It
Hey,
used to be one village idiot. Now it's just all idiots.
hey.
Needed that one idiot. Now it's too many of them.
But it's scary. And when I mean it's scary because these are going to be our future leaders. These are the people that's going to take care of our country. These are the people that's supposed to buy into Social Security so we could get the rest of our money, right? But I don't see it. I don't see it because they're not being taught the right way. They're being taught the way of society of right now. We're losing all principles that we were built on. All of them are gone. And getting back to bullying is so real. And especially with girls, because people are so envious of dress, hairstyles, the way someone looks, the way someone's body is, the way someone may participate in a sport that they can't do it, right? So now I'm going to make your life a living hell. As administrators should walk the hallways. Administrators are locked behind desks because they're worried about keeping their jobs. In my school, we had the administrators, which were principals, vice principals, right? Not assistant principals, vice principals. Then we had deans. Deans were over discipline. And they got with your vice principal to say, this is what I sanctioned, this is what I didn't. Then you had your counselors. Teachers are doing counselors' jobs now.
Right. I was going to say, you ain't got all that no more.
Teachers are doing counselors' jobs, preparing schedules and telling the kids what to do, right? So our infrastructure is messed up. Mm-hmm. And if our infrastructure is messed up, these kids are bound to fail if they don't have the proper parenting. Angelo's kids are like my kids, right? 4.0 kids, because they have parenting. Mm-hmm. But a lot of kids don't have that. I know you got a point.
Yeah, I was going to ask in regards to the infrastructure and everything, and then we're going to move to the next topic. But do you think it's money that could help the infrastructure in regards to? No. So what do you think it is?
100% mom and daddy getting along. 100%. If mama and daddy could have a unified front.
Even with the school system being the way it is right now?
Yes, indeed. They control the school system. They could go to the school system and say, my tax dollars pay for X, Y, and Z. We need this. They are not going to school board meetings. They are not demanding results. They are letting these people, these politicians, because that's what they are now. Politicians run the school and they're running them in the ground.
I think that it's both. I think that you definitely need better parenting. People need to have parenting classes or, what have you. But also, if there was more funding to these schools where you could have more hands on deck at the school, I think things would run a lot smoother.
You don't think they have funding?
Well, all I'm saying is when it comes to hands on deck, when I'm in the school system and I see where, like, if one teacher is out, then you got 40-something, 50-something kids in your class that you're trying to manage, and teachers are out every day, and this happens a lot. Mm-hmm. I do. I think that's part of it. And then I was teaching special ed, and I did not have the support that I needed.
You teach high school and middle school?
I taught elementary.
Okay.
And my parent was never doing what he was supposed to do. There's
because
a lot
that's a body.
But that's my point, is like having more people in the building to manage these groups of kids, right? Mm-hmm. Because that's part of it. You not being able to do or being overwhelmed, like you were talking about with the bus drivers. Mm-hmm. You might be able to have somebody. You used to have bus monitors, right? Mm-hmm. You see, so that's all I'm saying. I think that if they were able to get more hands to come in, because then teachers are not going to feel as overwhelmed, right? Just on a daily basis.
I think the funding is there. I think is where they spend the money.
I agree. Might be
what they do. When you got the powers that be make $300,000, $400,000, that's way too much money.
Yeah.
Right? When you got a whole police force, that's absolutely absurd. When you can pay to have these government mandated metal detectors, right? We can do that when the government says you got to do it, and we get the money just like this, right? The government not paying for it, you are. When we could build buildings just like this, the money is there. It's what we choose to spend.
Allocated.
Yes, it's how you allocate the dollar, right? Schools make money, and a lot of people don't know this. I believe you do. About the kids that go through the lunch line, right? So when you serving breakfast and you serving lunch, you're making money. Have y'all ever noticed y'all kid come home with that little sack lunch when it's a half a day and they get there at 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Because that's them serving lunch and they're making money off your kid. They're making money. They have funds available. It just depends on where they allocate their funds to. And some schools make money off of their athletics, so it's way more money there. Look at the city of Beaufort.
But let me ask you this.
Look at Carrollton.
In regards to that. Now, that money, can that money be allocated towards salaries?
Yes.
Yeah.
But being that it's from Carrollton, but this other school over here doesn't have a football team like that. So,
But why don't they?
they ain't got the best coaches, I guess. But everybody can't be great.
I think
And historically too, though, let's go back to the other parts of it, is that your school is funded by the neighborhood that it's in, the county that it's in. That's how your taxes, right? So you're not wrong. We definitely get funds, federal funds, right? But if they're always trying to cut that or say where it should go, right? Or people are not willing to pay. But I guess my question to you is, do you feel like if there were more hands in the school and more training that it would be better?
I think it'll be way better.
Okay.
I also
We're on the same
believe
page.
that we should go to school board meetings and demand to see balance sheets and demand to see exactly where you allocating these funds, right? Because we do need some sort of discipline. Tell me why this is. Riddle me this, Batman. If you have 5 administrators, why is an athletic director considered an administrator? And they have other obligations to do, right? So I have to take time away or spend extra time at the school to do my athletic director job because I'm dealing with discipline all day. And if you are at a school, why would you give your athletic director the hardest discipline?
That's because you're a man.
Bingo.
They do that.
That's sexist.
At every school. Yeah,
and
I
that's
agree.
wrong.
Yeah.
That's wrong, But at the end of the day, it needs to be more men in school. But the reason why men aren't in school is because of political reasons. They know a man ain't going to tolerate certain things.
But what about the pay too? Don't you think that men get paid more to do other jobs than teach?
I think they do.
Some men. I'm not.
I think they do. But at
Okay.
the same time, a lot of men would rather pour back into the future, right, than to make a substantial amount of money. A lot of men would, a lot of men wouldn't. I'm one of those men who would rather pour back in than to be just sitting there filthy. But I want some money now.
Right. But I'm just saying that's probably why we don't have as many. Or what is your take on it? Why do you think we don't have as many men?
I think it's so political. I think it's so many egos. If you look around, right, there's more female principals than there's male principals. And I think that is by design.
Design, for sure.
That's by design.
I agree with that.
I'm not sure what you're saying. You saying that they're not going for the principal jobs?
They are.
And you're
Males
saying
are
they're
going
not
for it.
getting them.
They're not getting
Okay.
them. Because if I'm over all the principals and it's all females and I'm a male, I could dictate what you do, right? Because you're more apprehensive you are more submissive, I should say, to me. But a man is going to challenge me and say, why are you doing this? It's another way to do this, right? Look at certain counties and look at the ratio, men to women principals. And I'm talking about lead principals, right? We have so many different things going on, right? And it's a select few, somebody was, like we was talking about Carrollton, right? Somebody just brung up Carrollton too, right? The city of Carrollton is so unique that their elementary, middle and their high school is on one complex, right? Their principals meet with each other. You know a kid from first grade
Through 12.
all the way through 12th.
Facts.
So they know I'm going to get a rap sheet early. You're not breaking up schools and it's not traveling. Once you hit elementary, you can't go back in that log and look and see what them kids did. You could go in middle school and look, but you don't know what's going on. But these are habitual people that break school rules from when they were younger. This stuff just didn't start. Some of them grow some balls and it starts later. But most of them are very habitual. And if you could point those people out, you have a better school. If you could get some more hands on deck, like what we're talking about, you'll have a better school. But we need to start allocating funds the right way instead of having these big expense accounts.
I just always thought that the educational system and law enforcement, two of the lowest paid professions.
Oh,
in
Yeah,
America.
facts.
They are.
Real quick question.
They are.
Phones. I noticed that some schools are now restricting phones. I saw a news story they put them in the bags like they do at the concerts. What's your thought on phones in school for students?
phones are a huge distraction.
Huge.
But a lot of instructors use them. If you use them properly and have them using their phones to mirror what's going on their screen, you can have production out of the kids. But it's going to be limited because they're going to be doing other things, right? Because these phones multitask so well. You know, we have a policy that says you have to take your test on the Chromebook given, not an iPad or your own thing, right? Because we can't see it. You know, Go Guardian can't see it. Whatever kind of tracking device you use can't see it, and you could cheat. Technology is a huge issue, but it could be a help if we use it the right way. But phones should be in the bag. Douglas County has a policy that says phones are supposed to be put away from bell to bell of instruction. Does that happen? It does not. It does not.
Right.
So if phones are out and I've taken kids' phones and admin's like, why'd you do that? Because they're sitting there on the phone the whole time. And I say, hey, can you put it away? Hey, can you put it away? Hey, man, put that thing away. Because the conversation is going to gradually get different, right? The voice is going to change. It's going to become daddy then instead of the teacher. Hey, put that away, man. I said put that away. Come on, bring it to me. You don't want to listen because if you don't, you have, another 60 set of eyes on you, right? And they're looking, oh, he did it.
Right.
She did it. You ain't say nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's always going to be that issue. So I'm a line setter, not a line follower, sort of think. So I'm going to put that line out there, and I'm going to show the kids what a line is. But a lot of people don't agree with that.
I don't think they should have phones. I think they're a distraction.
But what happens in a tragic situation?
They messing up
That's
these
the problem
kids.
right
they
there.
messing up these kids'
What happens in a
eyes.
tragic situation?
Okay, what happened? What happened all the time they didn't have phones?
We didn't have massive school shootings either.
Yeah.
And what's gonna happen if a school shooter come in and you got a phone? And
Your
the same
parent could
things
be
is
at ease knowing that you were alive.
you gonna be this is what I told the kids when we had to do them drills. We gonna be the class to get shot because y'all in here playing and laughing the whole time and on the phones and calling people. You letting everybody know what room to come to. No. Did y'all have to do those drills?
We did.
And they would be playing the whole time.
Some of them would.
Exactly. So
We had fire
the phone
drills.
gonna get us
We
stuck.
had there was no
no
mass
phone.
shoes back in my
When y'all talking about y'all gonna
No.
call y'all mama.
We had no phones.
and we didn't know phones.
Sure did.
What no phones my day. We just like to have fire drills.
And
We get out the class.
we was all right.
Kiki said
I'm saying.
her son's school is heavily funded, and all these same things are still going on. Beyonce said,
That's because they ain't going to the meetings.
did the city of Carrollton implement a city sales tax that goes to the city of Carrollton schools? I could be wrong, but I think that's where a big chunk of their money comes from.
We got that in Douglas County, don't we?
Yeah.
Mom said you
You
stated
forget the
earlier,
same
parents are acting the same as age of the child.
Yeah.
Immature parents wants the school system to teach their child. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
We
That's
got the
the
splash,
problem.
right?
Yeah.
We got the splash. So 3 cents of every transaction made in the county goes to the school system. Think about that. That adds up to be a lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money fast. But they have control over those funds.
I did see something just to add to the conversation. They said
think
that
that salaries
I don't know how true it is.
help
They
big
said that the
time.
Gen Z is the first generation that's not smarter than the generation before it.
Gen Z is the first generation that's not smarter than the generation before that. I don't know about that. I think these kids now are super smart. They might be super ignorant, but they super smart.
They got
That's the
access
whole
to
point.
everything.
They got access to the world.
Ignorance is
got
lack
access to
of
everything.
You
knowledge.
go look at encyclopedias.
Come on.
Right. Britannica.
Come on.
True.
They not. Why do you think we in the school with them? What makes you think they so smart?
Have you seen this kid?
I'm not trying to be your kids,
Nah,
and my kids, and our kids, right? Because
these kids,
we put in the work.
Even
right?
some of these
think they
bad
all
kids are, because they're smart enough to know the laws. They're smart enough to know what they can and can't get. They're not. They just act ignorant, but they're not dumb.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Put it to you this way. Telling something on myself, but one time when I was doing a little time, wasn't a lot, a little time, and I was in there looking at some of these younger cats and listening to them talk, and I'm looking at them going, "What the hell is he doing in this jail?" I knew I was in there because I knew I was in there, but I'm looking at them going, and these kids they know they're not going home. I was going home in about another 36 hours. They were in there. And the conversations that they were having, they were talking politics. They was looking at, they give you that one newspaper that has to go through the whole pod. So they looking at the business section. They talk. I'm like, these kids are way too smart. But like I said, the ignorance make them make some dumb choices. But they're smart. Like you said, it's almost like the money being allocated. They're not allocating their smartness in the right place.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to the next one. This one here is straight and gay. Recently in an interview, E.J. Johnson, the son of Magic Johnson, said that he only dates straight men. Brings up a few questions. However, the main question is, can you actually be straight if you're dating another person of the same sex?
What are you talking about? Is this a real question?
Yeah, it's a real question.
So are you saying? So you're not talking about transgender because he's transgender, correct?
No, I'm talking about.
So he's saying he don't like gay guys. He wants to go get a straight guy.
He dates only straight men.
He want to turn somebody else.
He want to turn somebody out.
So are these men?
They're gay.
That's what I was going to say. Of course they're gay.
They're gay.
There's no such thing as a bi man to me.
That's the definition of gay.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that.
But the definition of gay is when you date the same sex, correct?
Because some people show gay, they have gay tendencies.
Correct.
And it just takes the right person.
Yes.
What you confused about?
You gay if you got gay tendencies.
Some people have gay tendencies, but they haven't committed
Correct.
to the other side. But you can just look at them and be
As
like,
a man thinking.
you be like, if the right person gets a hold.
Hey, because you're gay.
So those are the ones that EJ is looking for.
He looking for those, the one that shows
So that's what I'm saying. Gay tendencies, but you haven't had anything to do with somebody of the same
What
sex.
is gay tendencies?
You the
'Cause
one
to
that
me,
said
that's
gay tendencies. What is it?
I didn't say gay tendencies. Lo said gay tendencies.
He want to break you in.
Lo said-
Pop your chair.
6 of them.
No. 16.
16. God.
Right.
Lo said gay tendencies.
taller than his
Without
father.
heels.
Taller than his father.
He's sexually assaulting men.
Yes. That's what he's doing.
He turning them out. Like you said, you go to prison, Okay.
Man. If a man approach you and you date him, I don't care if you've never dated a man, and you're with it, you was gay. You
I
been
believe
gay.
that
You
too.
just didn't step out into it.
That's what I was gonna say. Are you
Very
considered
true.
gay if you never had a gay experience, but then you curious? That's the word. That's what it is. It's curious.
By curious.
No such thing for a man as bi-curious.
Come on, coach. I'm in agreement with you.
Okay, so
Exactly.
look, if a woman kisses another woman, is she gay?
Yes.
Nope.
Same sex.
Nope. It's different for men and for women.
Whatever. If you like
And that's a
the
woman
same,
over there saying that too. Now.
if you like the same sex, then you're gay. Now she can be bi, but yeah, I ain't never kissed a woman. You talking about in the mouth?
Yeah. In the
I
mouth.
never wanted to. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want no woman licking on me. So what we talking about here?
What's that song say? I kissed a girl and I liked it.
And she was gay. I mean, I ain't understand it. What are we saying here? What are we saying
Didn't
here?
like it. At a good point.
She didn't like that woman.
I got 5 sisters, right? And one of them is now, she's gay. What she said is, it's a difference between the way a man kisses her and the way a woman kisses her. You know, it's a different type of touch. It's a different type of feel. It's a different, she likes femininity more than she likes masculinity. You know, but how can people say that when it winds up being
A stud.
a woman that dresses like a man or acts like a man? But she's still a woman, though. She's still a woman. Let's give them credit. She's still a woman. She may look like a man, but she may still
So
touch
does
like
a
a woman.
stud woman kiss the woman like a man or a woman?
What? Say it. What's the question?
If you're a
Somebody
stud,
help us out there.
do you give a masculine kiss?
That is
Or do you give a
hilarious.
feminine kiss?
That y'all,
Right.
they are crazy. The thing,
Yep.
right? It's just the way they dressing. That ain't not.
Just the way they dress. But you got
Hey.
some that actually.
The thing
But do,
is,
they, but do they act like a dude? Do they give every? That's a different. You got some of these women who give every persona. They're
a dude.
insulted if you call them a female. You know what I mean?
Mad.
well,
Mad.
because
They
not all,
mad.
because not all gay. Because you're talking about two different things, right? Because some people that are gay, they actually feel like, you know, some women feel like they were really meant to be men, right? And some
Same
men
thing
feel
with
like
men.
they were really meant to be
Sure.
women. So that's just a whole nother aspect of it, right? Because you can be gay and still think as a woman that I'm supposed to be a woman. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
What did
you
Huey
got
say?
two-
But it's still gay.
You got two different. Yeah, but I'm
I
just
understand what
saying.
you're saying. The mindset
if
is
your
I'm really the other person.
Huey
Yeah,
from
but the
Boondocks said
thing
what?
is, I guess the
Man,
only
you
thing I
gay.
can agree with y'all
Gay.
when y'all say it's a little different for women because
She had to laugh
because
now.
as much as gay women like coochie, they always bringing in some extra stuff.
A strap.
So they
toy.
like dick too. They like
Right.
dick too. You see what I'm saying? So
It's tickling
maybe
her.
I can see.
But they like using
because
it or
it's
they like
funny.
giving it though.
Because it's funny. They might not like a man, but they still like the dick.
Oh, I see.
You see what I'm trying to say?
So the woman in the relationship still likes taking dick, but
Most of the ones
What
I
about
know.
the stud?
now the stud. That's
Some studs don't now.
Don't.
Some studs
That's what I've
don't.
heard.
But I'm just saying.
But some studs
I'm
do.
saying that y'all might be right when y'all say maybe maybe it's different for a woman, right? Because she might like women, but she still like the dick too. Even if they don't date, almost all the people I know that are gay, even if they don't have no other doings, they still bringing in some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Answer to your question, JT.
Okay.
Those guys are gay. EJ turned out guys that want to be gay.
Yeah.
Facts.
they were
Exactly.
gay already.
Because if you, this
said,
dude,
If you do
16,
anything for money,
hey, this dude is 6'10". That means this dude is 6'10". If you, hey, ooh, man, that's crazy. What's next? What's the last topic?
he said, I don't want to talk about that.
Look, hey, look.
Look at you
brought this
crazy
stuff
too.
up.
Like dudes look at you
Got me
riding
over here
the
clenched
bluff
up.
when they don't know you. Yeah, yeah,
got me over here clenched up over here in this chair.
bruh, 6'10", man.
Yeah, because ain't no
You
going
got
back.
some women who probably think twice about messing with a man that big. You know what I
Look
mean?
here,
You talking
man.
about a dude? Good Lord.
He clearly wants to be handled. You feel me? He clearly gotta be wanting a man that wants to be
Is
handled.
the female of the relationship, right?
Yeah.
I would
guess,
think.
but
I
you
would
know-
think. Yeah, I
Right, you
would
guess
think.
you don't know how to jump really.
Evidently, he liked to give it too.
Good Lord. V said them studs will look at you crazy too, like dudes look at you riding through the bluff when they don't know you. Yeah, them studs. You're right. Them studs look at
Oh,
you
yeah.
crazy, man.
They look at you like they're ready to fight.
Man,
I don't I didn't even take the old prostate exam because I don't want no part of that, man.
What?
No.
Don't be saying that.
I can't.
You better go get that
I'd
prostate
be so
test.
glad when
Check my blood.
Ain't that like the
I
number
gotta
one?
check my blood.
Yeah, I was so glad when they
so
came.
Is
glad
that
they
the
said-
number
When they
one?
came up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so it's still getting checked though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
blood.
just
You
in
do
a
blood
different
now.
way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen,
Yeah,
look
yeah.
here, man.
That's the most
Okay.
uncomfortable test
You
in
ain't lying.
history.
Isn't
My
that like
doctor's knuckles, his hands were so big, he said, hey, next time you got to get that. And he pointed to me. I said, you're not finna do nothing with that finger with me.
But all jokes aside, is that like the number one
I couldn't look at it,
silent
man. I was so
killer
disgusted.
of men?
I
Of black
put my
men?
head down. I got dressed. I didn't want to look at you no more.
You felt abused.
Hey, man.
I
Don't
think-
even
That's
look at me, man.
You wow.
Just say,
You wow.
I think high blood pressure is the biggest silent killer.
Okay,
I
okay.
think high blood pressure is the biggest silent killer. But
Okay.
I almost got away. Was able to sneak. I tried to sneak out the room when I was going to the military. When I found out what they had to do,
Oh, wow.
and he left out that room, boy. And I heard him doing his thing because all they had was like the partition up. Yeah. Well, I looked, I ain't see him. I tried to step out that bad boy. Soldier, where you going? Someone got me on the boy.
I got to go take a number 2. You don't want to come behind that.
Yeah, but y'all do what you do. I'll never be able to understand.
This is a stupid. It might be a stupid question. It don't like your It don't make y'all want to like go to the restroom. Like how like when your baby used to be stopped up.
I haven't had that test, so let
ain't,
them answer that.
ain't make me want to go back. I closed up so tight. I probably didn't go to the bathroom for 2 days.
All it did for me was confirm.
Booty hole was
That
just
ain't-
traumatized.
That ain't what I am.
It confirmed I can never be gay.
That ain't what I am.
That what it did for me.
Yes, sir.
It ain't in me.
Yep. And didn't rush back to get it neither. I've been blessed by God that He did not put that on me because I went a couple of years without getting that. Whew, what?
That's wild.
Yeah, I'm good on that, Doc. Yeah, I just need
wow.
you to sign right here. Okay. I'll sign that I'm okay. We're going to bypass that one right there. We're going to bypass that one for sure, for sure. Man, it's right on time. It's 11 o'clock. This worked out.
That's it.
That's it for the night, boy.
Wonderful.
That's it for the night. Top 5, homie. Unless you got some comments. Ain't nobody commenting on that. Is everybody got quiet?
Yeah, we watching that. All right. Well, it was the Oscars, man. So we're gonna go to a oldie but goodie because people here weren't here to answer these questions anyway, outside of us three. But anyway, give me your. Oh yeah, thank you. Whoever hitting the stars and likes on the side, keep hitting those.
Yep. See that thing popping up there.
Keep hitting those. We appreciate you. So we're not even gonna break it down to a particular category. We're just gonna say, think about what's your top 5 movies. Your top 5 movies of all time. Your top 5 movies, any category.
There's gonna be a lot of. Damn, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Right.
Beyond this, I used a whole box of tissue trying to clean myself up.
Just felt dirty.
Hey, you right, V. 'Cause they put someone. Oh man, that junk just.
Grease. Yeah.
Oh man, that junk just man.
Yeah, you don't feel right.
Like I said, what it did for me was confirmed. There's nothing gay about this guy here.
At
It's
all.
just, hey, sheesh, junk so uncomfortable, man.
That's the thought of it.
You ever did that clonic?
The colonic, yeah. But you just got to keep going.
No, the clonic when they put
Put that rubber hose up. Yeah. Shoot
Oh,
that
clean
water
your
out.
system out.
No.
Yeah,
I ain't
that was
doing
another
that.
test that realized. I see this just ain't for me.
I could. It's voluntarily. I couldn't do it.
You ain't never do one. I'm gonna tell you something though, man. I couldn't go back because of how it made me feel. But when I tell you, you ever want to clear your
Said
system
clean
out,
They say you lose.
you will see, boy.
anywhere from
and
8 to 15 pounds.
it's a tube that you just see. You literally see everything that's inside your body, man.
That garbage.
Oh, but listen, you don't realize how that food sits in your stomach. And I say it cleans all that junk out. You just see so much stuff that's in your body that haven't just sitting there. You know what I mean? You talking about, how your stomach pokes out and all that stuff. It's because that stuff
Sitting
is just sitting there. It's just sitting there. But that clonic gets all that junk out. Sham lived by it.
Yeah, he did. Every year we
Sham
go to
lived by it.
Florida, that boy go down there and lost 12 pounds. He fast as hell.
Yeah, I always wondered how
I
that
might
dude
have to
never
give
gained
me
no weight.
one then.
Oh no, the junk, it works. It works, but it's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, and then it got to stay up there.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
Greatness is uncomfortable.
But when you see that stuff
sometimes.
coming out, hey, but you'll be amazed what's inside your body. It ain't pretty.
I take the yellow juice.
Just do it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it's called the Lee Haney. He used to have a cleansing pack that it's like 5 days, and you could only like drink water and eat like salads. Bro,
No, when you got to go get that, what's the test called? We got it.
Colonoscopy. That's what I'm talking about.
That juice right there.
yeah,
Sheesh.
that's some bad stuff.
Sheesh. You had one yet?
No, I'm just turning 50, sir.
Yeah. Well, it's coming in, sir.
Yeah.
It's time.
Yeah.
That colonoscopy, man. When I say, what?
And they say it's the best sleep ever.
Yeah, you be knocked out. But the process to get to that sleep,
That juice.
you in that bathroom. When I say you in the bathroom become bestest of friends. And you better stay close to that bathroom. Cause wee buddy.
Either that or put a pamper on.
No, they suggest that on your way from there to the hospital. You know what I mean? Yeah, put that depends on because you're gonna be dependent on it.
Oh God, this was a classic. This shit turned around.
Yeah.
Dwayne, you got your top 5 movies, man?
Boy, Frank, you stupid.
Yeah, I got my top 5. Number 5, we're gonna go with The Rock with Sean Connery. Number 4, we're gonna go nostalgic. We're gonna go Sandlot. Number 3, we're gonna go with Shawshank Redemption.
That's a good one.
Wow.
That's on my list too. Yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with this because I want this to be number 1, but I can't think of number 1. I'll think of a movie. But number 2 is Any Given Sunday.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes. And number 1, I'll just have to throw all the Harry Potters in because when Harry Potter come on TV, if I ain't got nothing to watch, especially because it's on AMC, I watch it. I love Harry Potter.
Really love Harry Potter like that?
I love it. Any one of them, I could just watch it in the middle and I'll be fine. Like that's how much I like Harry Potter.
That's the first time you did a list like that, man. You didn't put nothing ATL in there. Impressive.
Yeah. I just knew ATL. I knew ATL was popular.
Somewhere.
saying, like,
I knew that movie was gonna pop
ATL in there,
in.
Dwayne.
Who's your caddy?
I just knew you was gonna come with
Some ATL. I'm waiting on some ATL.
I thought the movie ATL was gonna be number 1. What you got, Jose?
Okay, no particular order. Something About Mary. That used to be that movie used to have me crying. I was corny for liking that, but that's one of my movies. I got Shawshank Redemption and Color Purple, Slumdog Millionaire,
Very good.
and I had one that was like a tie because it's I can't say like this was my main movie, but I just love the way my mom, she would watch it every year, Imitation of Life, and she would just be in tears just about this dang on movie. So I had to put that on there just for like nostalgia, me seeing how my mom always responded. But it's gonna be a tie with is it When Doves Purple Rain? Purple Rain. Was that the name of it? Okay.
I like Purple Rain.
Yeah.
You got Coke?
I got my honorary mention first. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Marvel head, so I like Endgame and stuff like that, right? Then you got Wolf on Wall Street.
Good one.
Great one.
Life with Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence. That's one of my favorites. Avatar.
Oh wow.
That's a
yeah,
good
you got me on that one.
Avatar.
You seen
know?
the second one?
Yes, I haven't seen the third one yet.
Okay.
So
the third one, that's what I meant. Is you?
Yeah,
I
I haven't
was
seen
looking at
that
the third one. I hadn't seen that one yet.
So Avatar strikes me because it's such a movie of symbolism, right? When you look at African people, when you look at African Americans, see what they've done to us, see what they did to Africa, pride, you know, all that stuff. It just gets me with that. Then I got The Outsiders. I love that book by S.E. Hinton. I like the movie. I like the cast. I could relate to some stuff being in the city, you know, but the socials and the greasers, that really kind of hit me. And the last one, y'all gonna be so shocked that I'm gonna say this. I am a fan of The Notebook.
Really?
The Notebook. I mean,
yeah. That's a good one.
That gets
That's
me
a good one.
every time. I will sit and watch it like I ain't never seen it before. The passion. I'm a lover boy at heart, you know, but I just love the way that he read to her every day the same story, man. And when she died, he died of a broken heart, man. That's just what it's supposed to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're supposed to love our partner just in such a way. And he stayed with her. And the kids was telling him, like, no, Dad, no. You got to live your life. No, she is my life.
Man, you
That's a
gonna
real
make us
thing.
go watch The Notebook.
It's a real
You ain't
thing.
never seen it?
That's great.
I don't care what the health situation was. My grandfather died from a broken heart.
Same thing with me.
He
And
died
that's
from a
why
broken
I
heart.
relate to that movie.
When my grandmother passed,
Yep.
my granddad he died from a broken heart.
Yep.
Yep. Right after
How
my
long were they
grandmother.
together?
Oh man, 50 plus years.
You ain't seen that movie?
I mean, mentally, if I'm with you 50-something years, I'm ready to go when you go. How do you?
He never
you know what I'm saying?
he never imagined that
He'll live without her.
she would leave before him. He
Yeah.
never. I don't think he ever would have thought that in a million years. That he, you know what I mean. So yeah, he
They was
definitely died
together
from a broken
every
heart.
day, probably too, for 50-something years.
The same way with my grandfather. After my grandmother passed, he sat, and then one day he got all this energy and asked for a haircut. I was in Atlanta. I said, I'm coming home, because I knew he was ready to go. Got his haircut. He went somewhere. My cousin took him somewhere. I got there, spent some time with him. He didn't pass. I came back a week later. He left. But he left after my grandmother left. Same way. Broken heart. He was like,
Can't believe you ain't seen that movie. You gotta go
53 years. Thank you, Mom.
yeah. And
That sound like
Yeah,
something
she-
gonna have me crying.
that's what
gonna cry.
I'm surprised. I thought
You
it was
gonna
gonna
cry.
I actually thought it was gonna be on your list. I thought you was gonna say it. Yeah. Thought you was gonna say it. All right. I just jotted some down so that life was there, but I'm not gonna use that one. Start at the bottom. I'm gonna go with all of the Mission Impossibles. Just love the cinematography in it, all of that, man. The sound. I can only look at that. I have to look at that, and I will not look at it like on a tablet or just.
Oh,
on
no.
It has to be in surround sound. I will not, and I can't be disturbed.
Certain movies you got to see in the
Beginning
theater too.
to the end. I got that. That's why I have a theater at home just for that reason. Only time I go in there is when Carolina is playing and when there's a certain movie that I want to see. Other than that, that room doesn't get touched. Then I'm gonna go with Cornbread Earl and Me.
Oh, come on. Come
Oh
on.
yeah, with Larry Fishburne Jr.
Not Lawrence.
Larry Fishburne Jr. That was his name then. Then I have to go with Remember the Titans. Just seeing them guys come together from, different races or whatever, and seeing them cats come together like that, that was seeing the dope boy now playing football. What was his name? What was his name in The Wire?
Oh man,
What was his name in The Wire? Yeah, I'm talking about Wood Harris, but yeah, to see him in there. Green Mile. Green Mile was that's one of those movies that my Oscar my Oscar movie that I've always liked. And then
Tom Hanks had a good run, man.
oh, bro, didn't he? My favorite Tom Hanks movie though is when he was out there with that damn volleyball. Hey man,
Castaway. Wilson.
Avon Barksdale.
Avon Barksdale.
Avon,
That's
thank
what
you,
it was.
Frank.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Avon Barksdale.
Yeah, when he was out there with Wilson, bro, I started looking at that thing one time when I was drinking, and I was just tripping like this motherfucker's out here bugging out talking this damn volleyball.
They put a face on him and everything and gave him hair.
Tom Hanks did that one. Tom Hanks did that one. And as always, my number one movie of all time, bro, Superfly. Of all
That's your movie, ain't it?
time. It will not change. Shaft ain't too far, but Superfly. Probably the craziest thing is probably because it's the closest thing that I can look at and remind me of my pops.
I believe that
Old
too.
light skinned ass nigga that permed his hair. Long leather coats.
They had them.
See, I've
clumps.
never seen none of the movies you named.
Wow.
Shoot.
Superfly is it. Now you got to recognize that's 1970s black exploitation. So it's not going to be
Okay.
crisp, and the acting ain't going to be the best.
Okay.
You know, but
They
Okay.
had a remake though.
yeah, they had the remake. I was actually in the remake, but the remake pissed me off. To be honest with you, I didn't like that. I thought they was going to remake the actual movie.
Man, look here. There was one scene in that I love. That shower scene is probably the best scene ever. That was a great scene.
Hey, the Superfly movie was the closest that I've ever come to Magic City strippers because they were working the movie and I
believe
was
it.
working the strip club. And they kept saying, because we were sitting there talking or whatever, like, you need to come down and see us. I said, you going to give me my money back the same way that they give me this money back to tip you again for the next scene? If you'll do that, I'll come see you.
No
Other than
deal.
that, I'll holler. I'll see you on the next set.
All right, so Marlena got the Black Panther, Malcolm X, Creed, Wizard of Oz. Wow, I thought I was going to be the only one to pick this one. Which Way Is Up?
Oh yeah.
Classic. Classic movie. Richard Pryor,
I've
man.
never seen that neither.
Really? Hey, listen. Richard, man,
You couldn't come to Thanksgiving in my house because that's
I
all we do is
see.
talk about movies.
Y'all gonna try to take my black card.
Which Way Is Up is a classic.
Yes, it is.
Man, I watched that movie 1,000 times.
You ain't seen none of them neither?
We knew you ain't
Okay.
seen it. Ty Vick got Godfather 1, 2, and 3. 3 was 1 and 2 was bomb. Scarface, yes sir. Love Jones,
That's a good one.
good one. Black Panther. Ooh. Yeah, Love Jones, that's a classic right there now. I want all mine right now. You ain't gotta hold mine. Yeah. The Rand's tape, boy, Neil Long, they did that.
Bill Bellamy, old sleazeball in that movie.
Frank, boy, you stupid.
He was.
Kev
It was her fault.
Kev the Comedian got Life, New Jack City, Scarface, Juice, and Paid in Full. What up, Kev?
Oh,
You know
bro.
what era he like?
Paid in Full.
Yeah, that was a dope one.
Oh, so you actually
yeah.
saw one.
Now, Paid in Full. Yeah. That was my,
I can
that
run
was
through
my
that.
joint
Welcome
right
to the
there.
conversation.
Right.
Right. Y'all was naming stuff. He even said black exploitation. Come on. Come on. Give me something. Come on now.
It's an age barrier. We get it.
That's wild.
Let's see. My mom got Old School Frankenstein, Dracula, Medea Wedding, Rocky 1 and 2, and Barbershop.
Rockies are classic.
Rocky's definitely classic. She 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Mr. T was number 3.
Yeah.
I pity the fool.
Yep.
Number 4,
So,
I like Drago.
Did you?
at 5, they could have kept someplace
Now,
else.
Drago, I thought Drago was 3.
Drago was 4.
That was 4.
Yeah, 3 was Clubber Lang.
That's at Clubber Lane. You're right.
When my man.
Yeah. Drago killed
Apollo.
Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
What? Oh, okay. I was going to say what? Michael B. Jordan, but maybe that was Creed.
That
That's
was
what I
Creed.
saw.
That's where it came
Yeah.
from, Apollo Creed.
Yeah.
That was his daddy. Kiki got Waiting to Exhale, Belly. Okay, welcome to the
Some other
conversation. Shot Us. Okay. Shot Us was good. Poetic Justice and The Best Man.
Oh, yeah, The Best Man.
Those
1
are-
and
those
2.
good.
Dope.
I said Color Purple was a good one, and yes, Imitation to Life. Frank has Glory, Lone Survivor, Cotton Comes to Harlem,
I like that.
Coming to America, America Gangster.
Frank, the original or the remake Coming to America?
Don't nobody like 2.
Pretty sure you're talking about the original.
Don't nobody like 2 with Wesley Snipes.
American Gangster. Honorable mention, Sicario.
That's a good one too.
Oh man, you went
With
back
Al
with that one.
Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Please vote for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Sade, Luther, New Edition, Need Us. Imitation of Life was my mother movie as well.
That's a good
Number 1 says
Who
no
said
such
that?
thing. My mom. Number 1 said no such thing as a top 5, but I'm game. Do the right thing. It's a mad, mad world. Let's do it again.
Let's
John
do it
Q.
again.
And What's Up, Doc? Yeah, let's do it again. All those are good though. Frank said, "Tell Coach don't let EJ hear that he likes the Notebook." Hilarious.
He might have to defend himself and get some kids when he get to school. That's what I'm worried about.
I told him his voice ain't working, but his fingers, boy. I told him.
Hey, you like the Notebook, huh?
You like the Notebook, huh? Let me buy you a drink.
We could die together.
Vianney said, "Can't forget the 5 Heartbeats." Oh man,
Great.
you can watch that over and over again
Bro,
too.
if it was on when I got home tonight, I'm watching it.
You damn right.
Vianney said, "All the Born Identity movies."
You can't get it because you ain't got it. My nieces can quote that movie forward and back.
You're right. Cornbread Earl and Me was a great one. My Cousin Vinny is another one. Yeah, My Cousin Vinny was good. You can watch it. Yeah, Cousin Vinny, I can watch it anytime. If it's on, you gotta watch it.
When she started
I'ma
talking
have
about
to
the
watch it.
tires,
You ain't seen that one either.
No, I'm gonna have to watch
Hey
it.
man, when he said, "What's a grit?"
What's a grit? Hey, classic. Hey, what's a grit? Hey, he was dead serious, boy. But I'm with him though, cause I ain't had grits until I moved, came out to Georgia.
What?
We had oatmeal, cream of wheat. Nobody had grits in Virginia.
We had it in Chicago.
We had it. We had it in
Salt,
New York.
salt or sugar? Salt and pepper
I gotta
or
have
sugar?
sugar.
Yeah, sugar.
I'm
Okay,
sugar. I'm a
that's what's
sugar.
up.
Sugar
That's
and
what's
pepper.
up.
Yeah, they thought I was a foreigner when I put sugar in my
You
grits
said
down
sugar
here.
and pepper?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
I
That's
can't
a
put
new
no
one.
pepper in there, but I had some sugar.
She said I was just typing, turning your black card.
I know. We have to do some research, huh? I need to watch all these movies.
Hilarious. All right, so I got a list here. I was trying to catch some of that somebody didn't name, but Boys in the Hood.
Yep.
Nobody said Boys in the Hood. Did anybody say New Jack City?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Right in the comments said it.
Nobody said Star Wars, though, did they? Star Wars.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'm like all 9.
Oh, hey, listen, I'm a Star Wars junkie.
Listen.
I watch the remakes. I
Sunday,
love Star
watched
Wars.
all 3 of the last 3.
Yeah, I
Straight back to
introduced
back.
Star Wars to my sons back when they, you know what I mean. That's how they start watching.
Yes.
I like, man, there's certain things y'all just
And
gotta
you-
watch.
right,
This is
you
one of them.
remember the first Star Wars, bro? It was 20 something that they was supposedly in.
Yes.
We supposed to be driving in hovercrafts right now.
Like the Jetsons.
I watched Star
That's
Wars.
how long ago that movie was.
It was in Munich, Germany. That's how long ago it was. I was in Munich, Germany, man. We went downtown to watch Star Wars.
Right now was right now is the future for them Star Wars.
That just says Star Wars came out in the 70s.
I remember seeing Return of the Jedi in the theater.
Really?
That and The Wiz.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just watched Star Wars maybe 5 years ago, and I was just trying to just see what the hype
you
was
hanging
about.
with? Who are your
She's from
people?
Kentucky.
Nobody. I don't hang with nobody. I hang by myself. Me and my
T.J.
kids.
Kirkland. Who raised you?
Right. Yeah, we didn't watch it.
Frank said just ain't gonna fight y'all, try to take her black card.
Exactly.
She holding on, Frank. She holding it.
She gonna
Exactly,
ride out.
Frank. I got these locks, Frank. How they gonna take my black card? You feel me?
Frank just said 2 good ones.
Casino is also honorable mention.
Yes.
Casino, man.
And Goodfellas.
And Goodfellas.
Casino and
Beyonce said
Hotel.
Goodfellas, yeah.
Heat.
Heat, yeah.
I did type Star Wars later. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I saw it, but I didn't want you to steal because you already took Which Way Is Up from me, my aunt. I couldn't give all your honorable mentions. You taking up some of the good ones. And number one just said my other one. The Warriors come out to play.
Yeah.
These are all my Germany movies. Here go another movie I watched in Germany, man. When when the VCRs first came out.
Betamax.
The Wanderers.
Yes.
Oh wow.
You seen the one? Hey,
Yes.
Wanderers, man. Cause I'm a wanderer. Yeah, wanderer. We roam around and round and round. I mean, I watched the Wanderers 1,000 times, man.
All day afternoon was the same way.
Started my first gang in Germany. We were the one. Watching the Wanderers.
You started a game.
No.
That's wow.
You missed it.
That's
You
wow.
missed it. He said I started my first game. So he started several.
Right.
You missed it.
Right. Right.
I'm a changed man.
That's wow.
All right.
Shockwave is his gang now.
Yeah. Let's see. That was 3. Purple Rain, definitely. And Malcolm X, man.
Yeah,
if Malcolm X comes on, I'm watching. I'm locked in.
I had it up, and I kind of
all 3 hours.
I kind of figured you was gonna say it. So that's why I ain't saying it. I had it up here.
Oh man, Malcolm X is my movie, man. I love that movie.
Are you guys excited to see Michael?
What did he say?
Yeah.
Oh, them boys.
Right.
Hey man, that's the most powerful movie I've ever
what
seen.
the white man say though? That's too much power
for one man.
One man.
One man. He did say one man.
He said,
but yeah.
too much power for one man.
Yeah. That was the most powerful scene I've ever seen in TV,
man,
bro.
what?
But-
Shook all of them up.
Are y'all ready to see the movie Michael?
I
Michael
am.
Jackson?
Yeah.
But I just noticed you can't put it all in a movie. So I wish it was a series instead of a movie.
Why? And Malcolm X was a movie. And things like that.
That's true. But you did.
I think they could do it right.
Yeah, it's true.
I feel like they don't be putting they don't put the love into these black
That's jokes.
Hey, Frank.
biographies no more. You know
I
what
tell
I'm
you,
saying?
man, once you wake up from a nap, man. If he wake up from a nap, bro, he go off the hook, man. all the little people in Willy Wonka. That's funny. And you were one of them.
All his gang is all those. Oh, that's hilarious. Little people from Willy Wonka. Hey.
Oompa loompa.
Like the last few biographies that I've seen, to me they weren't all that good. Like I went to see Aretha and they left out a lot.
You don't put so much in that movie.
Yeah, that's.
I know, but they left out some key things. You see, you know what I'm saying? Because I watched the what was that? They used to have that Genius. There used to be I forgot what channel, they used to have these episodes called Genius, and they would highlight a different person. And I watched Aretha's on there. They said they told so much more about just how much of a genius she was, how smart she was. Yeah,
It's nasty.
What's that?
Most of them songs back then were.
When you listen to the song Respect, it ain't what you really think it is.
Most of them back then was. It was some
She
nasty
talking about
folk, bro.
sock it to me. Sock it to me.
Yeah, those
You
some
better
nasty
bring it
folk.
home to me. Understand what I'm saying?
Right.
She was nasty.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that.
She didn't make it. Listen to the song again.
I got a whole bunch of her catalog.
Just that song.
I got a lot of her catalog.
Most of them songs back then had a different meaning than what we thought.
Indeed.
It was they gangster music right in our face. We singing it and everything. All right, Jose, where you performing at next?
I think I'm going to be at Traditions Global Cuisine and KOD so far.
You gonna get on stage again? You gonna get it?
Yeah, I mean, and then my homie, actually the day you saw me, they just literally, Lo just signed me up right there.
Yeah.
I seen him talking, and I seen him shaking his head like, yeah.
Yeah, she'll go up.
So shout out to Steve Brown. Yeah, that's my homie too.
Coach, closing words, bro.
Hey, man, it's a pleasure to be back on the stage with the classic people, man. You know, listen to your kids. People out there, listen to your kids and don't be afraid to redirect them because they need you.
I like that. Definitely listen to them kids. Them kids, like I said, them kids are smart. You know what I mean? They think differently. You know, and I think we go a long way if you actually listen to them. I agree with you 100%. I had to learn that as a parent.
Yeah, stop being so lazy and trying to understand what they're saying. We get lazy. A lot of us, you hear the kids say stuff and they actually talking to you. Folks
We
don't be hearing
grew
them.
up in a do as I say
Yeah.
world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And but these kids really have something
Yeah.
to say, and they really do think, and you know what I mean, you know, and they can actually teach you how to better parent them
You have to adapt.
if you listen to them.
You have to adapt.
I
That's
agree
for
with
sure.
that 100%.
And you can read a book now. You can read some parenting books and
I ain't
try to
I've never done
perfect.
that.
I mean, that's what a lot
Mickey
of people
Howard
say.
movie
but
is
some
great. Yeah, Mickey
people-
Howard movie was really good. Frank Ray,
Okay.
Vianney said Ray. Ray was a good movie.
Ooh, yeah. That was a dope.
Also, you saw that one?
Yeah, I love Ray. I probably seen almost every biography. I go back and watch biographies. I love biographies.
Jamie
But like
Foxx
Jose
was
said, man, we have
legendary.
traditions tomorrow night, Tuesday night, open mic with Reggie Reed. This Thursday, open mic with Destiny at KOD.
That's my dog.
And Friday, we got Spring Fling shows, what it's called. It's a give back to the veteran show with Weight Ball, Jae Lee Thomas, Laugh Love is an Army vet. And I'm probably gonna bring them on Saturday now because Tyler Chronicles got a movie he just got called to film on Netflix. So I'm gonna have to reschedule his show for Saturday. So I'm gonna probably do the Friday night show Friday and Saturday now because it just happened today. So some of the scrambling we got to do.
Have you ever listened to Lab's morning show?
Yeah, I have actually. He actually called me one day to be on there because they were having a conversation about whose responsibility is it to promote comedy shows. You know what I mean? And yeah, we had a good conversation. He woke me up, Lo, I know you sleep, but I need you on this conversation. I said, let me get my sleep voice out there, man. Give me a minute. But yeah, I joined that show. Yeah, but yeah, it's a good show. We talking some good stuff. Yeah.
I saw Shannon Sharp. Shout out #1 fan.
Wasn't that dope?
Yeah, I had to check
Happy
that out. I
birthday.
didn't see
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shannon Sharp shouted out, called her name out and everything. Happy birthday, Anita. That was real dope. Real dope. I spliced it and put it on my page.
All right, man. It's next week. We got it's the Harold Outlet, friend of the show. He's going to be here promoting his movie. It's called Trapped Outside. He's actually the producer, and I think he's the lead in it. I know he's one of the main characters in the movie. He's going to be here next week to promote the movie. I'm in it also, so that's who will be here next week. With me, again, God Guys, a stage play. We will be in Atlanta. Right now, it's one show they're talking about. We might be going to 2 Memorial Day weekend. We will be in Atlanta. God Guys stage play is actually going on tour next year, so might have to miss some shows, some Classic Conversation shows, because I might be on tour. That's dope as fuck. Just to say that shit, that's fire. It's fire
That's
right
what's
there.
up.
Yeah, that's about it, man. Great show, especially the education part, man. I think I'm hoping that we can splice this up, some folks can see this, and hopefully it'll help. Some not only the parents, but also help some of the students too. Who knows if they look at it, maybe they'll, turn some things around. But that's it. We'll be right back right here next week. Is the radio? He still got the radio thing going?
WUAMB. W, as Weight Ball said. WUAMB.
WAMB. So yeah, Classic Conversations is being streamed. The vocal part will be streamed on that radio station. WUAB.
UAMB.
UAMB. I said UAB.
Hey, listen, and speaking of that, anybody that's been interested in doing podcasting or radio shows, because of what the new radio show, we're opening up the studio to add more content. So you know somebody that's always want to do their own radio show, we now have the capabilities here to do radio shows. So, and it's gonna help. We're gonna build the content up for WUAMB. But all these shows are gonna be broadcast. All of our shows are broadcast on that radio station. All DC Curry shows, Spencer Neal, all different variety of podcasts we have coming out of here are all on there. and they even play some music in the middle of that as well. Mom said, great show. Good having the game back on KK. And number one said, thanks all. And in case y'all missed it the first time, I'm still accepting monetary donations for my building fund.
No, that's right.
But listen, y'all laugh, but understand, number one fan is dead serious.
Very
She's
much
still
so.
accepting monetary donations. So if you know it, you know.
All right, man. So that's gonna do it for us, man. We'll be back next week, 8:30ish. Classic Conversations
Ish.
with Jae Tea and Lo, and we out. You dig?
Peace.